Merry New Year!
In this country, we say Happy New Year.
I forget what he says next. Happy New Year, brother. How are you?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes. My brother sent me a text with that same picture from Trading Places. Merry New Year.
Happy New Year.
You made it New Year. In this country, we say
earlier today. And I just started laughing.
Yes. But Happy New Year, my friend. It has been quite the week. We haven't been on here since the Hall of Fame show.
2 weeks. I'm sure everyone is just dying to see us.
Yes, exactly. They're lining up outside right now. It's not about the Stranger Things finale. It's about the Cakes and Kenny J back on YouTube or something.
Are you done?
Yeah, I guess so. Anyways.
I thought you said you were done.
I am.
You want me to agree chat, or do you want to keep talking?
No, go ahead and read chat.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we got 10 free minutes. Go ahead.
Hello. Teresa, George, Francisco, Not So Scary Mary, Debbie F. Cook, Raul Hernandez, Ambassador April, Paige. I don't even know. I'm not even going to try that one. Marana Padilla. I'm horrible with names. Queen Dorina, Marla, Jason Thibodeau, Marla, Jen, Lily's mom, Marla, Jen, Lily's mom, Queen Dorina, Lucinda Campbell, Lily. You do not have school in 2 minutes, you goof. Who else? Nice work, pal. Hey, guys, good to see you.
Hello, Jim.
Great review on Tony's Town Square today. Little shout out. Jason Thibodeau, Debbie Bernfeld, good to see you. You can go ahead and leave Pete's stream, Debbie. That game's over anyway. Let's see. I know we'll get more when Pete's done too. So, Marlon, Bouncer, JJ, a lot of the same people. Teresa, I already said hi to you too. I miss anybody? Lamont's Gray, good to see you. Hey, Reed. Cincy Angie, hello.
I saw Eli in there. Eli?
I'm getting there. Slow down.
Come on.
Where am I going? Good to see you.
Hi, Eli.
Eli, AJC Magic, Amy, welcome in. Yeah.
That's it?
It's hi multiple times.
Okay.
Jeez, say hi once. Hey, Keith. I see you're home from work. George? Yeah, that's it. All right.
Now we got to put disclaimers in the chat. You're only allowed to say hi once. Jeez Louise. Cakes, it wouldn't be a 927 episode.
Welcome back, everybody. It's good to see you all again.
All right. You're going to play that way.
No, I'm just messing around. Now I'm on the wrong. Ooh, I'm pointing at you now.
No, you're not.
Hey, on my screen, I am. Daggone it.
You're pointing at the wall, dude. So it's there's Cakes right there. See that? That's how it works. See? Yes. That mug right there. Anyway,
I'm pointing at Kenny on my screen.
No, man.
I don't care if y'all are shaking your heads no down there. I can see what I can see.
All right. Speaking of those down there. Okay, here we go. We're going to be talking about some of our highlights from 2025, what we thought are considered highlights, right?
Yep.
And
hi, Steph.
We're not going to. Hello, Steph.
Joy in the journey.
We're not going to do that alone. We've got guests coming in tonight. Okay, we've got.
If they're well behaved.
Only if they stay well behaved. Yes, but that should not be a problem. So, yes, but we have, of course, our producer Mandy, Jen, and Lily behind the scenes already. There's Mandy. Hello, Mandy. There she is, ready to go, and she's gone. But we also have some other special guests. We're not even gonna wait. We're just gonna bring them in. All right.
Not yet.
No.
Oh, we'll sporadically bring them in.
Oh.
Sprinkle it like sprinkles on a cupcake.
Wow. Okay. So when we bring someone in, we got
a lot of time today.
We just gotta do this.
Do we want to cover some of our highlights real quick?
Yeah, we can. But yes, we definitely have. Okay, let me just say this. We have guests that have been invited. We've already got some in the green room. We're waiting for others to show up if they decide to. If you've gotten the invite, you don't have to come. But if you do, more the merrier. We're looking forward to having a nice chat tonight. But yes, Cakes. Obviously, I think I can speak for both of us in the sense of one of our biggest highlights of 2025 was actually starting the 927.
Yeah.
Right. So it took it was a lot of work.
Here comes the Pete McDevitt raid.
Oh boy, here we go.
Gloria Thibodeau, Steph's Journey, Paul Angle, Jason Thibodeau, Roger. It's me, David T.
Hello, David T. What's
a
part of SpaceX, guys? You're in echo mode. Oh, geez, Louise.
What?
Oh, boy. I don't know. It's all good.
Well, it's not echoing here. So,
yeah. There we go. But thank you
guys
for coming
everybody.
in.
It's good to see you.
Yes, exactly. Pete had enough of that Alabama game. I can see that already. He's like,
what Alabama game? That was an IU game, man.
Happy New Year, Mike Beechman. Nice to see you. Paul Angle, hello.
Wah, wah.
Pete McDevitt Raid is in. There it is. Poor Dave. We already got covered. So this is,
hey, my Bucks lost last night, so.
Yeah, exactly. We'll let you have that. But again, we welcome everyone in. And as always, please smash that like button for us. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing and share it out. Let people know that we're here every Thursday at 7, or usually every Thursday at 7. And and we do it. We have to have a good time, different topics every week. And we just look forward to having some fun and bringing you some good entertainment. So, but yes, we had we started the 927 2025.
We did.
It took us a while to get started because it took us like 4 weeks to come up with a name until Cakes came up with one. And then once we came up with one, the producers behind the scenes were like, "You need to start scheduling streams ASAP." And we started scheduling and had no idea what we were going to talk about. So,
and we still don't.
Right? So each week we just sort of shoot from the hip there and let her go. But Cakes, I have to say, in all honesty, definitely a highlight of 2025 for me. I've enjoyed every episode we've done so far, and I think, what is this, 23, right? Not including the ones we did on top of like the Peach Hall of Fame stuff, and I think we've done about 25, 26 different episodes total.
Yeah.
But just for our rotation, I think we're at 23, 24, somewhere in there. But we've had a great time. I've had a great time. I can't speak for everyone else, but I hope everyone's enjoying it.
This has been great. We've had
absolutely.
We just come on here and do what we want to do and have some fun with it. And if people want to hang out, great. If they don't, that's great too. That's fine. You do what you got to do.
That's right. That's right. And just a reminder for all of those out there, the 927 Cakes. How did we come up with that name? Someone went online and which was not me, which was Cakes, I believe. And
yes, because we are 927 miles apart.
927 miles apart, right?
Yep.
One living in Central Florida, the other one in Ohio. There it is. But yes, now of course, I think obviously another Cakes highlight of this year is Ohio State finally getting over the hump and beating Michigan after 4 or 5 years. So congrats to you on that one.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, like I said, of all the episodes we did, I think it was both our honors to be able to do that Hall of Fame induction after party show.
Yes.
And then I just lost my my AirPlay, so I'm gonna turn that off. I think you need to see that. Anyways, but yeah, that was, of all the episodes we've done, was definitely one of the ones I was most proud of because of the pressure we had on us, to make sure we did it right. And and I think it went great. And I hope everyone else enjoyed it. If you did not see it yet, please go back and watch that. And yeah, I mean, if we're just talking strictly the 927 highlights 2025, all the guests we had Lucinda Campbell on here, which was an unbelievable episode.
Yep.
Learning about her and the book she's written in the past. We had Brian Reimer on our, the creator of the Lily's Life song. Yeah, we see you back there. We see you
down there.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Calm down. So it's like, and and everything that we've talked about, whether it was sports or Disney or what have you, I think it's just been great. We did a live stream out from Disney, as a test. Wasn't perfect, but hey, it was fun, right? So Cakes on,
it was good.
Ken on location, Cakes from Ohio trying to stream a parade. So,
that was one of our top episodes so far.
Yeah, it was fun. So, but yes, and thank you, Jen, for putting Lucinda's Instagram up there. If you guys have not checked out her books yet, please do so. Okay. I know we got one here for Lily, so we're looking forward to that. But yes, we are going to start. So you know what, Cakes? I think our room is starting to get backed up here a little bit. We'll talk a little bit.
Sounds like a them problem.
Yeah, it does sound like a them problem, but I try and help them out. So
yeah,
again,
you want to bring
just a
everybody
reminder. If you did get an invite and you still want to join, we have room. Please think about coming in. Click on that link for us and come on in here. We'd love to hear from you.
Or if you don't want to, That's fine
That's
too.
fine too. That's fine too. Absolutely. But yes, absolutely. So go ahead, Mandy. Let's bring in some of our guests here that we have ready for us in the green room. There's Miss Dame Dystopia. That's right. Go ahead.
Nope.
Nope. Not going to do it.
Nope.
Nope.
Your team flat out got beat, and so did mine. So I got nothing. I got nothing to say.
We're not talking about that.
Our
That's
viewership just dropped by
your
3.
ass with both hands.
Oh, okay. Internet sensation.
Better than yours. I'll give you that.
Internet/YouTube sensation. Dame Dystopia in the house, everybody. Please check out her YouTube channel. No content, but we want the subs anyway. So please subscribe to Dame Dystopia's channel. And she has her second channel, Dame Dystopia VK, for her daughter and Chloe, right? Who do have content on there. And please subscribe to that one as well. All right, Dame. Happy New Year, Dame. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, and I'm losing subscribers.
Oh, what? People are
I was
dropping?
over 160, and I looked today, and it was like 159. So
Oh, you lost.
So you
8
lost
subscribers.
1.
I think I got up to 163.
It was Doug.
I can see one of our other guests saying it was him.
All right. All right. Yes.
Is Thad showing up?
No, well,
I don't know.
He's
Yeah,
in the chat.
There you go.
TPG,
Yeah. I
It's
saw TPG
bad.
in the chat.
Freedom
Hello.
Alley, Monorail Molly.
Yeah, but we have some other people in the green room here. Let's go to the next one. Who do we got next? We have, there it is. Not So Scary Mary TV and Betty. There it is.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. Look at
From
that.
Not So Scary Mary Studio. Yeah!
Look at that. She's got the mic and everything. And
Yeah, I was
Betty,
told it was-
Nobody else is having an issue with their audio. Try refreshing, man, because nobody else is hearing an echo, brother. So
Benny says this is a prop. It doesn't really work, but it
It
looks
does.
good.
No, it does work.
Oh, it does?
it looks
I was
good.
told it was business casual.
Oh, yeah, we're in
I love it.
pajamas.
I
Betty,
need to
did
get
you lose,
changed.
Betty, did you lose a bet today? I mean, or did Neri make you put that on? I mean, seriously.
I won the bet, sir.
Oh, you won the bet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get to wear this today.
He gets to wear my Mickey onesie.
Kenny, I can see one of our other guests who is
Yeah.
not going to be on screen until that is gone.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Oh.
Don't do it. Okay. Well, skip
Oh.
him. Mary and Betty, Not So Scary Mary TV. Oh, God. There it is. Look at this. He's got a
Hey,
bit.
Yeah, look how fast that happened. What's up, Dougie?
Dougie, zippity doo Doug. How you doing, sir? Good evening.
It's Doug and Dave.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Don't judge his bath towel. Leave him alone.
Well, apparently that towel may end up in someone else's studio.
We will definitely talk about
Yep.
that in a little bit. I can
We'll
tell
talk
you
about
that.
that here in a little while.
And
Yeah,
there may
he's-
be some toe flossing involved. I don't know. It
Yeah,
sounds
he's-
Yeah. Hey, I'm getting it all ready for him.
Oh,
Man, I'm
Good
glad I
evening,
didn't
Pile
make-
Adventures. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to see you, sir.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I don't know who all jumped in here. Hey, guys.
Yeah, there's Debbie. I see him. Yeah, if we didn't say hello yet, I'm sorry.
Where's
And then
Jen?
we've got,
Hey,
look at this,
April.
everyone. April's in the house
Oh.
right here. There she is, a bouncing journey, everybody. So it's,
Hey guys,
April, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you, April. How's everything
Happy
going?
New Year! How's everybody doing?
Oh,
Good,
we're
good,
doing well.
good.
We're doing well. Thank you for joining us tonight. We
Of course.
appreciate it. Sort of last minute, but we got it out there for you. I said, oh, she's doing.
Thank
If she
you.
can be here, you know, this is to help keep Neri in line because I know you can do that for me. Okay, so it's just like, you know.
Is
so-
that possible?
I just buy her a coffee. She's good.
okay, there we go.
I get coffee, I behave.
decaf.
There you go. There.
Yeah, I was just saying, decaf.
I'm already naturally caffeinated.
Absolutely. So I know our mods are working on every one of the links of the channels of our guests that we have here tonight. They will be posted. If you guys do not know Bouncing Journey, Zippity Doo Dah, Not So Scary Mary TV, please check them out. Awesome content creators, live streamers, what have you. They do all of it, you know, whether it's vlogs, live streams, what have you. They do an unbelievable job. If you are cranky in the morning, I would suggest watching Zippity Doo Doug's Coffee Talk every day. That will put you on the right track. And yes, go ahead, Doug.
I have a new video.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Careful, Douglas.
I created a new video. Would you like me to debut it on your show right now? It's
Yes.
clean.
I'm all right
Okay.
with it, I think.
All right. Make me big.
Big in him.
Make me big. Okay.
Producer M, make him big.
Yeah. There he goes.
Are you ready? Here
Yeah.
we go.
Oh, jeez.
That's
awesome.
great.
Oh, Scallywag Steve, that poor guy.
Scallywag.
That was awesome. So you're all ready for Valentine's Day already, is what you're saying? Yeah.
Already.
I mean, you're already
Ready.
selling all the stuff in the stores, so
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, there it is. So
yeah.
now we were on Doug's show last night for over 3 hours to celebrate New Year's. So I sort of know what Doug and everybody did for New Year's. But let me start with Neri and Benny. What did you guys do yesterday for New Year's? How did you celebrate New Year's?
Well, I've been fighting a flu, which is very common. It's been going around. And so we stayed home, relaxed, and I slaved over my hot air fryer, made many corn dogs, and then I made a flan. I did make the flan.
The flan was amazing.
I heated that up. We have a tradition where you eat 12 grapes at midnight, but he doesn't eat grapes. So I tried to eat 24. I couldn't, but I ate mine. And then I had non-alcoholic cider because I'm on antibiotics. But we had the best time with Maxie, my doggy, and we just stayed home basically and had a good time.
Yeah.
I watched TV, we watched Doug's, we were jumping around and watching all the live streamers, friends.
Yep.
And we had a good time.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
April, same question to you. How did you celebrate New Year's this year? And don't say you were at Magic Kingdom because I won't believe it. So,
I wouldn't even want to go to Magic Kingdom right now,
Oh.
honestly. It's too
No,
busy.
it-
I was
it's
watching
crazy.
Theme Park Giant earlier and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So I was at Disney Springs yesterday, though, with nice work pal Dawn. And we hung
awesome.
out for a while and looked at all the new merch, Winnie the Pooh, 100th anniversary, Valentine's, like you're saying, Stony Clover's on 30% off. So that's great. And then I came home and we went to a steakhouse for dinner around 7. And then we came back home and watched The Rockin' Eve in New York City.
There you go.
awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, you had a jam-packed day then.
Yeah,
So,
I did.
I believe Jen pointed out to me yesterday that Disney Springs looked pretty busy. Even like just to get into the store, she showed me the footage of
Yeah.
what the lines. Every store had a line.
It
Right?
did. And they had switchbacks outside. Like, it was insane. It was like, I went to get the New Year's Eve dessert from Amorette's and they were sold out by 11 a.m. And then they were like, oh, we might make more. And we're like, okay. And then we go back to check and they're like, nope, we're not going to have them the rest of the day. And we're like, but it's New Year's Eve. How do you not have it?
What was in the dessert? I'm curious.
It was a dessert. It was a cake pop, but it was like a little bit bigger than one, like a ganache looking with chocolate on top. And it had like the clock to count down to midnight. And it's supposed to be like all chocolate basically, but it looked awesome. But I didn't get to try it, unfortunately.
Hi, Fred O'Malley.
Used to
Hi,
look
Mark
good,
F.
right?
And
It
hi,
did look
Jacob
good.
Farnsworth. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean that all. April, you're more gutsy than I am because I did the Disney once on New Year's and I will never do it again. It's just that simple. So it's just
That doesn't even.
and I
look
know
like-
this whole week, even we're supposed to go on Saturday, and we're even debating going on Saturday at this point because we're
I
just
think
like,
since the Festival of the Holidays is now over, New Year's is over,
Yeah.
it might be a little bit more low key at like Epcot because they
Yeah.
don't have anything going on until the art festival. So
right. So we'll see. The good thing about living here is I can go, and if it's crazy, I just leave. Right.
That's
so,
right.
so, yeah, but absolutely. So I know before you came on, April, one of the things we would like to discuss, and for Doug, we're going to go around and sort of go over the highlights of what you thought you had for 2025, both as a creator on YouTube and
Be nice, Mark.
or anything else you'd want to share that happened in 2025 that you would love to share with us. But definitely want to hear anything that any highlights you have for 2025 or some funny memories from 2025 or whatever it might be that happened in any of your videos or live streams or what have you, or anything that you just want to point out that was pretty unique for your content this year. And then, like I said, if there's anything you want to share that happened in your personal life outside of YouTube and what have you, feel free to share that as well. And I'm going to start just because I just want to give you an idea of what we're looking at here. And my highlight of the 2025, and I told Cakes this earlier, was watching him literally miss his chair during pre-show of the 927 episode, which I told him I would gladly pay $1 million if I can go back in time and have the record button going during that time, because you guys would not have believed what you saw. So, Doug, you would have fallen out of your chair watching him fall out of his chair. I'm telling you, because it was that crazy funny. When I say I was looking at it and he was like, well, I'm going to sit down. So I sort of was doing something like so. And when I heard the bang, 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 and when I looked back up at my camera or the screen, and all I saw were legs in the air. and all I heard was F this and F that from the
I literally gave myself a concussion. Explanation. Shut
Wait a
up.
minute up. But
Shut
I
up,
want to
Kenny.
say this.
Kenny, shut
because
up.
Once the legs went down, this is what I saw. Oh, fuck! No!
Except there was no chair.
Yeah.
I put the
like-
rollerblade wheel things on my chair, and the house
We got 'em.
down level. I literally stood up to dim my light and went to sit back down, and my chair was across the room. Literally, I didn't know that, so I sat down like my chair was there. Because why wouldn't my chair be there? It wasn't there.
Yeah.
Cracked my head on the desk behind me. Oh yeah, it was bad. Total concussion.
I mean, the hat was crooked.
Oh, God.
Everything was just completely.
I'm surprised I made it through the episode. To be honest with you.
The show must go on.
Yeah.
Yes. I had to
Yeah.
watch it back to see what I said. That hurt. I'm
Why
glad
do
you
you,
found humor.
why do you
You know-
think I sit on a couch?
I bet it doesn't roll out of the way when you stand up, does it?
I've fallen forward before.
Now, see, I'd pay to see that too.
No,
Lucinda
you know,
just-
another good one, Ken, is last night when the world was ending.
Oh, hold on.
And the laptop went flying, and
Wherever
all of
she
a sudden,
is.
all of a sudden, you hear a certain word, come out of somebody's mouth, and we're all just like, "Are they okay? What the heck just happened?"
Yeah.
Care to explain that, producer M?
So we're on Doug's show last night and joking around, having a good time, and all of a sudden, like normal, the dogs go crazy over something. And we're like, it's like 11 o'clock at night. Why are they going nuts? So he pulls up the outside camera, and in front of our house are at least 2 police vehicles,
2 sheriff's vehicles.
a fire truck, and an ambulance.
Yep.
And I think both of us, based on some previous events that we've
There were
already
2 other house
experienced
fires
this
on our
year.
street this year. So
Our neighbor's house caught on fire in June, and I will say that was probably the most traumatic moment of 2025.
yes.
And then another house down the street caught on fire. So we literally both thought the house next door was on fire, and we just didn't know it.
That's wild.
So good news is the house was not on fire. Bad news is, unfortunately, and we don't have any details quite yet, but our neighbor across the street, unfortunately, was taken in an ambulance last night. So just kind of scary. So yes, I unfortunately dropped a 4-letter word, but it started with S.
Like I said, it's okay because Lily already knows that word.
Yes, that's the cutest thing when Lily says that word.
No, don't tell her that.
She does. I've heard her say it. She said it, and I almost died because I was like,
She is 18 now. I can't get too upset, I
Well,
guess,
that's-
anymore. I mean, it is what it
when I
is.
heard her say it.
Yeah, so it's like, but yeah. No, that's true.
I can't even get Dakota to say poop.
Try harder.
Awesome. But yeah, I mean, again, cakes, yeah, definitely one of my funniest memories of the year. Obviously, some of the other highlights of just in general is when you, Mandy and Dame all came down for Lily's birthday celebration this year.
Yeah.
Keith and Angie also winter. That was a fun week. Lily on her Disney cruise in December was awesome. And as far as the YouTube stuff goes, obviously, Lily, again, we we may post one video a week usually, you know, and unless we have these series where we have like with the cruises and the birthday celebration. But, you know, we surpassed the 2,000 subs, which is awesome for her. You know, she's pretty excited about that. That was an awesome week. So we're again, very ecstatic there. And just 2025 in general, you know, a great year. Nothing crazy medically going on, you know, with Lily, thank God, you know, or Jen and I, very blessed to meet a bunch of new people this year with April and Benny and Neri and Doug and, you know, and the whole clan there, you know, and if we already knew you, obviously now we got to meet you guys all in person finally, which was great. And, you know, God bless you guys for how nice you are with Lily all the time. It's still heartwarming to see that every time. And so very, very, very blessed to have met all of you. And, you know, I'm not going to steal any lines or anything, but like Doug says, you know, in one way or the other, you know, to keep it short, God is good, you know? So, and that's what I'm going to say to that. So thank you guys all for being a great big part of my 2025. So I'm sure I'm going to have some more funny stories to share later, but we're going to share, you know, go around here and Cakes, if you want to take it or you want to sign someone next, that's up to you. I'll let you decide on that one.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I guess my highlights are one, in no discernible order, is starting the channel here because this has been a lot of fun. The 927 and everybody that's joined us along the way and helped us out. It's been a lot of fun. Surprising you guys in June, you and Lily, and everybody else that had no idea I was going to be there. That was a ton of fun. So much fun. You know, unfortunately, I had to meet Thad when I was there. So that was the downside. Because, yeah, buddy, I am keeping an eye on chat there, bud. You forget, I can mod multiple things at one time, brother.
There you go.
No, meeting.
I like meeting me.
You know, everybody at that weekend at Pete's little surprise meetup kind of thing. I got to meet April that night, and Doug finally got to meet in person, and Monroe Molly, and oh God, Scuda, and I mean the list is forever long. There's so many people that were there. So that was a lot of fun. I mean, like Mandy said, our neighbor's house next door catching fire was not a good memory, but a big moment in 2025 because you don't see that every day. I've known our neighbor next door since he was probably 8. He grew up down the road here, and yeah, that was just a horrible day. And they're still, I mean, they're reworking his house, but he's still not back in it. So, and that was beginning of June. I don't know. Let's see, being down for Lil's birthday week and getting to see everybody again and meeting a whole new set of people again. Not so scary, Mary, Benny and Neri. Nice work, pal. We met down there that weekend. Already met Scuda. Thad not showing up because, you know, his battery died. So,
he'll never get that down.
You know he's not. Meeting everybody else that weekend. That week was a lot of fun. Keith and Angie being down there.
Really quick, did everyone send that?
Did I interrupt you?
Did everyone send that a Pep Boys gift card? Just an FYI. That was
yeah, it should be.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. So, all right.
I'm taking another one for his birthday. So.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good, brother. And like just here, like being nominated for the Disney YouTube series of recognition and getting in, that was a big deal. In April as well, and Dame, I know they both got. I'll probably say the same.
Congratulations to all of
Thank you. That was really, really cool. Unexpected to be inducted the first time around, but I'm not mad about it. So it was kind of fun. Hosting that after show was a big deal. We had a lot of fun with that. I don't think we were already planning for next year's show. So we're happy about that and seeing other people get inducted, and that'll be a lot of fun. And I don't know, just we had fun camping and doing all the stuff we normally do here and being more involved with everybody on YouTube and all the different channels and stuff. And it's been a lot of fun this year. It was a good year. It was a good year. And hopefully better things in 2026.
Absolutely.
So I won't go into the more personal stuff that's more hilarious. I'll save that for later.
Okay. I like it.
After the after show.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just say I'm healthy, inside and out.
I like it.
Wouldn't be a show if I wasn't being me.
That's right. We're gonna play this the way I did. I handed it off to Cakes. Cakes, go ahead and you pick the next one, and then so on and so forth. How's that sound? So,
That's fine with me.
all right.
April, how was your year?
It was good. Like just everything with you guys are saying, the YouTube community, the Hall of Fame, meeting everybody. I forgot I met Cakes earlier in the year when he came down. Meeting everybody here on screen, and then some in the chat. Hi, everybody. And just getting to know you guys more than just viewers now, just friends. It's become closer than ever, and going on the maiden voyage of the Disney Destiny this year, growing my channel, with the help of Pete McDivitt for the merch show. And now I am behind the scenes with Chip & Co., helping with their merch. So I'm just pivoting my channel a little bit differently than you guys have seen in the live streams and vlogs that I had been doing earlier this year. But I'm very thankful for everything. And personal life-wise, it's just life. Nothing's really going on. So we're just happy to be here, healthy, like you guys said, and ready for another year. So we can't complain at all.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And ready for some more meetups, right, this year?
There you go. Absolutely.
Yep.
Definitely.
April,
Yes.
pick your poison. Who's going next? You can go ahead and make that.
I'll pick on Doug.
Yeah, Dave's not there. Pick Dave.
Pick Dave.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Let me first off say that I had a terrible year.
No, here we go.
Oh boy.
I absolutely stunk. Steve ruined the entire year. Yeah,
I knew that was
I'm just kidding. It had a lot of ups and downs. I lost my best friend, my mom. Didn't know what I was going to do with my channel. But she was actually, not many people know this. When she was laying there, probably about a week before she passed, she looked at me and she says, "Just promise me one thing." She says, "You and Pete continue to make people smile." And I said, "Well," I said, "Mom," I said, I'll try." I said, So, it was really nice that trip in June that I came down. Not that, I didn't want Belinda or Dakota there with me, but it was nice that I had a lot of time alone to just reflect and mourn my own way, and then the building up process started, and I got to meet Cakes. I hung out with April. Pete and Preston were down there. I got to hang out with Lily and that beautiful family. And you guys don't know what you did for me in June, because I was at rock bottom. I know me and Steve joke all the time, but I'm going to tell you that's how we've been our whole lives. There isn't anybody that loves that man more than me, even Melissa. Me and him have been through so much that we can jab at each other. He's joking with me tonight, throwing me stuff, And so I would say meeting all of you that I've met, continuing the channel on what I would like it to be. There's going to be some changes and some things that I'd like to do coming up this year. But yeah, it's been a good year after how it started.
Yeah,
because not many people know when I got home from Christmas at Disney, that's when we found out Mom was sick. So I basically dealt with that from January to May.
Yeah.
And it was just, running to the hospital, going here, going there. So the first 5 months of last year, I can't even remember much. So, but, and Pete and Jen, I don't even know where I'd be without their friendship. They have kept me going. Through all the bad things that I'd call Pete at like 1 a.m. and just say, dude, I just need to talk. And he would do it. He'd probably be laying naked in his bed or something. He'd still talk to me.
Nah, he was in the shower.
Yeah.
He's always in the shower.
Or in the bathtub with his little rubber duckies.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. Ken, I've told you this before. I feel so blessed to have become such good friends with you and your family.
Absolutely.
I think Jen is amazing. Lily is, just I pick on Lily so much because I love her so much.
Oh, absolutely.
And
she gives it right back.
she does. She does. So, thank you. And Dame, yeah, we'll talk about you later.
I can kick her out, Doug, if that makes you feel better.
Oh.
It's been a rough year for you, I know.
No, I'm going to her next.
Oh, sit down.
All right, really quick before we go on to the next one, just say a couple hellos. I saw Mark Langenkamp is in the house. Scooter Adventures is in the house.
Scooter, where you been? I've been calling you.
Yeah, send him the text. So,
I called Michelle.
and,
Epcot Forever, Jordan.
and Epcot Forever, Jordan. Thank you very much.
Jacob Farnsworth. What's up, buddy?
What's this? Yay, she's leaving. What's this?
Oh.
I'm reading the chat. TPG. Terrible.
There we go. All right, Doug. So who's
That's why
going
he's
next?
not
Thank
on
you.
screen. He's a big chicken.
Thank you for sharing all that. By the way, Doug, very, very heartfelt
Yes.
and right with you there, brother. But go ahead and pick your poison. We got 2 left here. So,
Well, you know what? I thought about it. Let's go to Scary Mary's.
there we go. Here we go.
Leave her last.
Okay, I like it. So there she goes.
Oh.
Poor
I'm just gonna
beautiful.
mute her anyway, so it doesn't
Now
matter.
I feel bad.
Oh, my beautiful
Good.
dame.
I'll be right
What?
back.
She's gonna go get a snack.
My beautiful dame. When I met her, I'm like, "You're so beautiful." She's like, "Oh, thank you, thank you."
All right, I'll start this one off because, as you guys know, I'm the talker among the both of us.
I'm very quiet.
Yeah. Well, a lot of our highlights, or at least my highlights this year, are pretty much along with what you guys said. And I'm not generally the expressive one, but like going to Disney, I love going to Disney, but it's changed. So now when we go, we're not just looking forward to, we're going to the festival, we're going to a restaurant, we're going to a ride. It's hanging out with you guys, even though a lot of times we just hang out and things don't get done because we just sit around talking all day.
We don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we don't go anywhere. Everybody's like, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? And then nothing gets done. And poor Scooter doesn't get to vlog because, he just hangs out with us. And I have no problem with that. I look forward to that. And I'm looking
It's
forward
weird how
to
that happens, isn't it, Benny?
Yeah.
It is.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. This whole year was amazing. Compared last year was pretty rough, so this year was even more special.
Yeah. 2024, Benny got ill, and in July he had a bacteria that came out in his lower spine area, and it was much more serious than we thought. In October, they finally found out what it was, and so we went through. I say we because
The
I
ringer.
took care of him, but he went through the ringer.
Yeah.
Big time.
No, she went through it with me.
And I was there with him and working through it, and we didn't know what was going to happen. And like you said, Ken, I believe God is good. And one of my highlights for 2025 was actually after him being in 2 hospitals, being out of work for 5 months, and having, I think, over 8 weeks of constant antibiotic intravenous through an IV to the vein of his heart so it can travel to the spine. It was really a difficult time. But
That's why I walk funny now.
he walks a little funny. But all in all, when we started this year, he was good. And then in March, we got the good news that everything was fine, which was a miracle. So I thank God for that. And walking into Magic Kingdom for the first time was such a highlight. But going again, and it sounds redundant, but I gotta say the same thing. I tell Benny sometimes, who are we? Who are we? I've been doing YouTube since 2020, but I started my channel as like a scary channel with a bunch of kids that I knew from one of my neighbor's son that was like a nephew to me. And then things started, I couldn't keep up. And then I got out of that. And then I meet Benny and we both love Disney and we've been together for 3 years. And so it started becoming a Disney channel, but it wasn't. Yeah, 3 years.
Okay.
And it wasn't. Why, it feels like more? Okay, so then, but it wasn't. I never would have thought when I'm walking. Okay, I just feel so blessed to have met all of you, and I have my close, like April said, it's not just like, let's say, okay, we all do YouTube, but it's not even that. It's like friends that we can feel that we trust and love.
Yeah, the videos are almost secondary.
Yeah, and all of you, you know, hanging out with April, I got to meet Cakes and Mandy, and of course Lily. Oh my gosh, which I love her, Jen and all of you. Nice work, pal. I don't want to even name TPG. I mean, all of you, Scooter. I mean, I don't want to miss anybody, but when we're like in a, oh my God, Keith and Angie. Anyway, I don't want to miss anybody. But and then I haven't met Doug.
They all know. They all know.
Pete McDevitt, which we got.
You're forgetting. Oh, she can't see Dame Dystopia. Yeah.
My Dave also. You guys.
I'll make that easier on you. Is that better? Now you don't have
to. That's terrible.
I'm teasing.
Poor Dame. I feel so bad for you, girl.
All of you. I tell Benny, who are we? Like, we have friends. I tell him we've got friends.
Scooter wants to know why he was mentioned last.
Oh no!
It's because you didn't bother to come in, Scooter. That's
I called you 5 times, Scooter. 5 times.
Nobody picked up the phone. I'm like, come to the show.
Benny, send him the link. Text him the link. Okay.
All right.
See if you can come in. I want you all to know that Benny and I are more than grateful for all of your love. You guys are so supportive and loving and funny. And you guys just make us happy, and we're always like planning around to see like who people that don't live in Orlando, like when are you guys going to be there, because we want to go, and we just love all of you. And so those are basically the highlights of this year. I mean, there's so many. At a personal level, Benny and I are good health wise, thank God we're good. And I don't know, I'm speechless. I just love all of you. Benny and I love all of you, and it's an honor. Like when Ken talk to Benny, he's like, we're gonna be on the show. Like excited, like, what are we wearing? Like, we're so excited for any. We're so grateful. I'm like, let's wear pajamas, and don't forget the maracas.
You know what this needs though? I think this needs a little more cowbell.
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right, I text Scooter. I told him to put some pants on and come on in.
Okay, there we go. So we'll see.
Well, he doesn't have to wear pants as long as he doesn't stand up.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Doug back?
Doug is black screen.
Mm-hmm. Well, and also
might have fallen off the couch.
Oh, I hope not. But I want to
there
say
it is.
Oh no, there he is.
And I haven't had a chance to meet Doug or hug Doug in person,
but we met Scallywag Steve.
I did meet Scallywag Steve, and I told him, "Oh, I love Doug." But
he's the better good brother anyway.
Is he okay?
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, the meetup with Pete McDevitt. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Oh,
that was really cool.
You got one. Yeah, you got one coming tomorrow, pal.
Do I? I'm shaking.
You got one.
But I love all of you, and Doug, my heart goes out to you and your brother for losing your mom. I remember I haven't met you in person, but I felt like I knew you. So I lost my mom in 2019. So when you lost your best friend, so my heart goes out to you. I know it's been a hard year for you, and so many things, up and downs, but hopefully we'll meet soon. And then all of you, hopefully we'll be seeing you guys. We're gonna be there in January, end of January. Short trip for like 3 nights, but I reach out to everybody that I can, and we'll be back as much as we can at Disney. But anyway,
yeah, make sure we're out of town end of January. Okay, thanks. Anyway,
makes me glad I ain't coming down till February.
Well, we got to come down for farts.
Well, babe,
it's called farts, babe.
Okay.
Farts. Okay.
And in all the Festival of the Arts video, he puts fart sounds. I know he loves it.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, that's it. I pass it over to beautiful
Mary.
Dave.
Sorry, Dave, really quick, since you're talking about that, Doug, our disclaimer for the night is, again, how many times a day for a healthy person?
Oh, 14.
Go to the bathroom? Huh? Are we talking
Go
about
ahead.
nipples?
Give him your stat, Doug. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So,
You will, Mark. You will.
You should toot 14 to 20 times a day.
Oh, I'm above average.
yeah, that's what everyone says.
That's why I always say I'm an overachiever.
Actually, since the show started, actually,
I knew it.
that's why I'm in the onesie. It's getting inflated.
Oh my.
Oh, there we go.
We've only been together 3 years, so I tell them women don't toot and don't poop. So that's a thing that I tell them.
I believe it.
We don't for 3 years now. I said
That's a complete fabrication.
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
We're gonna go off the deep rail here. All right, Eric, we're going off the deep end. Okay.
Have you been
Oh,
on
it's
this
like that nipple show we did.
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
all-
Doug was talking about Aladdin's nipples, and that
Oh,
was a
boy.
great show.
Don't. Just don't, Kenny.
Don't.
Kenny,
Nope,
don't.
Okay, okay.
I'm
Don't.
not doing nothing.
Neri, you're fine, Kenny.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna be nice.
We may or may not,
Hey,
get that far in the
Quit
show.
pointing.
What?
Point at Kenny.
No, you're pointing at a monitor.
Pointing at Kenny's right there.
There we go.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's me.
I live in a one-dimension world now. Like,
Kate's
what are you
over
doing here?
here. Neri, there. We got Doug. We
Neri's
got
that
you
way.
over there. Ah! We got another
Oh,
guest
yeah.
in the house.
That was fast.
There he is.
TPG, what's up, buddy?
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. He's like excited. Hello,
It was
everyone.
good seeing you guys. Gotta go. Bye.
It's the famous TPG. He's
Somebody had
busy.
to show up and make this show worth watching. So
Oh, here we go.
Welcome, deep
Okay.
dive, Giant, to the
All right,
show.
that's enough.
That's enough.
Did somebody give Dame the button?
But I'm not gonna leave Dame, beautiful Dame, for last. I'm gonna pass it on to her. And thank you all for everything. We love you guys.
I love you too, Neri. So
Love you guys,
we'll
too.
get to you in a second, TBG, but Happy New Year to my friend, okay? Thanks for coming in.
I, honest to God, have no idea how to follow up any of that crap that just happened with Doug and Ken and nipples and farts and I can't. What is the topic? I don't even remember it.
It's
this
New
point.
What were
Year's.
your highlights this
I
year?
think.
And keep it short.
Yeah.
Keep it short. Everybody else got to take a long run at what they thought their highlights were. I'm
Yeah,
not
well, I
keep
control
things
that.
short.
I control.
I got
this.
nowhere to be till tomorrow morning, so
Oh my gosh! Yes,
Thanks,
you do.
Benny.
You gotta go to work.
We got to leave by 9 a.m. So hurry up.
On January 1st.
Here we go.
She's done. We just started the new year.
All right, go ahead.
It's I guess at this point in life, it's always a mixed bag. You know, you have highlights and lowlights, and sometimes things can punch you in the gut out of nowhere that you weren't even expecting. And sometimes you meet weird people like that, but it's all fun. I'm kidding, Dad.
you're lucky.
No, seriously. I think this year has been just a lot of great moments of spending time with some lovely people. I swear to God, I hate you all. Not April and not Mary.
We're listening.
I'm really grateful that I got to spend a weekend in Cincinnati with Cakes and Mandy. That was really fun for Cakes and Jonathan's birthdays. That was fun. We got to go to a ball game and spend time together and
That was a lot. Of fun.
basically get ourselves banned off any joint shows on Peach Channel anymore. April, you'll probably recall we were not very well behaved.
No.
That was your fault.
I wasn't typing in the chat.
What?
That was your fault. Yeah.
Yeah. Finding new friends like that. Getting
All right.
me.
Clearly, she's been drinking tonight.
And,
Like, please.
and us.
Are you gonna let me talk? You just
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
You done? Mandy, boot him. Anyway. getting to meet Skywag Steve. That I was kidding. That was pretty cool. Getting to spend a week at Disney with Lily and her family for her birthday, and Brienne. I quit.
I quit. I'm sorry.
It wasn't me.
I'm done.
I was making fun of cakes.
The end. The end.
No, go ahead, Dave.
Getting to bring Chloe down for her first trip. The debacle of having to set up a whole second channel because Cakes and Kenny wouldn't let me go live on my channel, let the girls go live. I had to set up a whole secret yeah, Kenny knows. Kenny knows. So that was fun and entertaining. We watched a little bit of that today. Chloe spent the night with us last night. That's their New Year's Eve tradition. Getting to meet April. Getting to meet Neri. And now, y'all, I'm just going to, like, Neri's one of my most favorite people because she always says I'm pretty, and I love her for that, and she's good for my ego. I don't care if she's lying or not. She can keep saying
I'm
it.
not lying. I'm not lying.
Getting to make some really close friendships. It's not just friendship; it's family.
Yeah,
it's just making more family and people that you come to truly care about. And I'm grateful. I'm just grateful for all of it. The Hall of Fame thing. Oh wait, I gotta show y'all something.
Did you get your button?
I didn't know this was show and tell.
Yeah.
I'll show you and tell you.
Is that a barrel of monkeys?
Oh. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
That's a Hall of Fame game. Oh,
that's awesome.
My husband got me that for my birthday.
That's so nice.
Oh, sweet.
Did Cakes get his yet?
Am I the only non-Hall of Famer on here?
Yeah. Don't worry, Thad. I'll try to vote for you this year.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people in the Hall of Fame that will probably
cost.
give me negative votes.
Doug demanded a recount for me, so
He did.
I couldn't believe it.
Doug. You know, I love that they all like to give me heckin' back. I'm editing, but y'all better be thankful. Quit hurting my feelings. I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Tell him to just do it from his phone.
I can't. I got to work on Monday, Dame. You got done.
So on January 2nd,
I'm gonna drive to Freeville tomorrow. Come on.
You know, you're right. It's been a good year. I'm sad to see some friends and people that I truly care about have had some hard times and things that I can truly empathize and sympathize with. That was my dog. Sorry.
I know it wasn't one of my dogs.
I don't even know what the problem was, but I'm grateful that I've met so many wonderful people that I can truly call friend and consider family. And if something happened that I could rely on and count on, just to say, hey, you know, I'm here for you if you need something. And that means a lot to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So on January 3rd.
Oh, God, here we go. That's it. Cut her out. That's it. No. Hi, Alyssa and Neil. Thank you for coming in. Great to see you guys. Happy New Year to you. Dave, I think you hit the nail on the head. You know, just to build off of that last comment you said, in the sense of, I think we've met so many new people over the last couple of years, just in the YouTube community, where, again, if you had to pick up the phone and you really needed something, I think there's quite a few people here you could pick up the phone and call, and you know they'd be there at the drop of a hat, which is an awesome feeling, except for Doug. But at the same time, it's
I'm totally calling Doug.
Yeah, right.
No
exactly.
No one
so
offered to help me when my car battery died.
You didn't tell
yeah.
Actually,
Well,
graciously.
The problem was
he didn't want to hang out with us
you
anyway.
did reach out and offer to help. So
the problem was that is we didn't believe your car battery died, so we didn't.
He was avoiding us.
Notice his car battery didn't die when any of his streams were getting.
Yeah.
Or when he had his hangout. He didn't have any car trouble then.
Yeah. I saw really quick before we go on the TPG.
Hold on. We got a special call in here. Hello.
Okay, here we go.
Hello. Yes, I would like a Twinkie.
I'm sorry. You must have the wrong number, sir.
Nope. I just heard that I could call anybody and get anything I needed. I need a Twinkie.
It was close enough.
Anyone in Baltimore?
So, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
You bet. Bye.
Didn't you just take him donuts?
Yeah.
Listen,
Who's the closest to Pete and who's taking the Twinkies?
That'd be Doug.
I took him so much like junk food treats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's unbelievable. He tells me last night, "Oh, they're almost gone."
Mm-hmm.
It's like what?
He has kids. They steal his food.
Mm-hmm.
Pete, I'll be there in 3.5 hours.
Okay, there we go. We got it covered. That's the good.
Well, you
thing.
got a lot of
Uber Eats. Uber Eats.
Yes. So really quick,
Good idea.
I saw our good friend Scooter try to get in. Now, Scooter, you should be pretty tech savvy. Hook up your camera and your audio so we can let you in. Okay. So
Yeah.
I told him.
Dad, I don't know if you
do it
saw
from
that
his
on the
phone.
bottom of the screen. It says the guest needs to hook up his camera and audio to join. I was like, seriously, Scooter? Come on. But anyways, if you can't figure it out, okay, whatever it is. Park Bros, hello, welcome in. Great to see you. Happy New Year. Before I pass it off to Thad, I just want to say this in all seriousness.
Are you going to let him talk?
No, I'm going to right now, but I want to say something nice about him.
You
which
didn't
is
let me
rare.
talk. Why are we letting anybody else talk?
I want him to talk because this is
No one cares what you have to say, Dame.
Yeah, there it is. It's going to get serious and you're pretty quick. But I say this as someone who jokes around with Thad quite a bit as a Viking fan and everything. Here's a guy whose channel on YouTube I am going to salute big time because it has taken off like you wouldn't believe over the last month or two here. And yes, and what does that say?
He's ordering Twinkies.
He's ordering Twinkies. Oh, even better. There we go. Send them away. But in all
I'll
seriousness,
scream my
I just want
Doug.
yeah. It is now 2026, Thad. I'm going to tell you, I am so proud of your end of 2025. I cannot begin to tell you all the work that you put in at the end of 2025 here. This guy has gone up a couple thousand subs here in a few months. You know, I mean, and it's still growing. I think today he gained 240 subs in one day on a live stream today. You know, so here's a guy that's putting in a lot of work. Live streaming every day, you know, whether it's at Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, or wherever he's going. And I'm going to tell you, in all seriousness, that Vikings fan or not, I'm proud of you, man. Congratulations on the success of your channel. And I'm going to let you talk about your channel here a little bit because I got to believe I know what some of your highlights are, but I want to get your feeling about it. And let's talk about that a little bit. Hey, Scooter, figure it out. Can you hear us?
Is that the greatest?
Can you hear us?
I can't hear you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God! Here we go.
You want to dress like Benny? Don't unzip it.
I got you on a delay.
Oh.
What are you wearing under, Scooter?
Yeah.
No, we don't want details.
I can't believe you got TPG away from counting his money.
He's the celebrity guest tonight.
He's our celebrity.
He's big time. He's slumming it with all of us.
Yeah, that's
Scooter.
great.
Everyone, well, Scooter, we're gonna
I
get
can't
to you.
hear anybody, so I'm just gonna.
I used to have these
just drop it.
friends, and then I got too big, and I left them all behind. You know, that's what you all act like I'm gonna do. You're ridiculous.
No,
Scoot is the ringleader.
There it is. So TPG, let's
Scoot
talk
had
about
people at Disney Springs a couple weeks ago thinking I was like some big shot celebrity.
Everybody was getting their photos.
Ridiculous.
That's awesome.
So go ahead, TPG. Tell us about your highlights of this year, and specifically not just about your channel, but if you have any highlights, like I said, personal life that you'd like to share too, that's you're more than welcome to do so. But again, feel free to bring up your channel here as much as you can, because I'd love to hear what you're thinking after the last few months of the growth of your channel.
Yeah, I mean it's been crazy, you know.
I'm sure it has. I mean,
so-
TPG is crazy.
There we go.
Are you gonna let me talk? So yeah, I mean, if you guys, I know most people probably know my story, but I got sick of the corporate world 2.5 years ago. I'd worked in software for 25 years, and I was just burnt out. So I decided I was just going to come. I love theme parks. I love roller coasters. I've been all over the world. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go start a YouTube channel down in Orlando and go full time, try to build it out. So first couple years I was getting no traction doing vlogs or anything. And then I messed around a little with streaming on TikTok like a year and a half ago. And I actually had some success with it, but I didn't like vertical streaming because on TikTok, you have no control over what your stream looks like or anything. And if you guys have seen my stream, you know, I've got a lot of visuals and things, you know, a lot of banners and stuff going on. But so I just kind of ditched it. But I'm like, I think I could do it. And then like last December, I met Pete McDevitt at Epcot randomly. And we were just talking about football because I had a Viking shirt on. And he mentioned, oh, I stream, I do Disney, I do this and that. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'd never really watched any Disney streamers. And that night I flipped him on because we exchanged info. And his like community was so welcoming. I was like, oh, this is cool, you know? So I started to watch a lot of his shows. And then I saw other streamers, you know? So I started watching them. And then like, luckily, a couple of people, you know, helped me with my stream, get it up and running. And so I decided in June I was going to start streaming full time. And luckily, like Park Bros started the Disney Streamer Network literally that same week and invited me in. And I've had so much support from that community, you know, like everyone said, you know, and it's not just a community, like you guys are my friends, you know, except Dame. I mean, she's not here right now, so that's actually perfect. But, you know, like you guys are like good friends to me. Like you guys are good friends to me, you know, like I talk to a lot of you like offline and whatever. And, you know, so that's been really cool too, because I've got friends all over the world with my coaster stuff, but I don't have a lot of friends in Orlando. And so it's really nice now. I do have some more friends and I've met a lot of people in the streaming community. So that's been like one big highlight. But yeah, you know, I've been grinding 5-6 days a week, stream, you know, I do 6-7 hour streams Monday through Friday. And, you know, I had some good uptick early on. And then I'd really just kind of plateaued for a couple months. And honestly, I was running out of money, you know, it'd been 2.5 years since I took a paycheck and like, I had a decent savings put away, but like it was almost gone. And, you know, I had some serious consideration in like September. Am I going to keep doing this? You know, I had really bad allergies. I missed like 7 streams in 2 weeks. I was really down. That's when the car battery thing happened. Like it was I was not in a good mental place with all that. I was like, oh, great. What else can go wrong? And it's nice you guys to always bring that up and remind me of that really bad time in my life.
Gotta keep it grounded, brother. Gotta keep it grounded.
But yeah, so like, but I just kept going, you know, like I believed in what I was doing. I bet on myself. And yeah, right around Thanksgiving that week, like a lot of you, you know, quite a few of you moderate for me or you're coming to the community, but like we just went like boom. I mean, and from there, it has just exploded the last 5 weeks. And, you know, I've had over 1,000 people watching me 2 different times. I had 990 today at Magic Kingdom. Like, so, I mean, to be 6.5 months in, 7 months in, and like be pulling those kind of numbers, like I'm really excited. I mean, because yeah, I do work hard at it. Like this has become my life and it's all I think about. Like if you guys are in the mod chat, you know, I'm always sending stuff. I'm looking at data. You know, I try to keep the mods because to me, it is a team, you know, like, so I try to share everything with everybody. And so I'm always, I just poured my heart and soul into this and I love it. I really do love it. And I think you guys can tell when you watch, I love going to the parks every day. I love doing the rides, you know, and like it's funny to me that's become like my thing that I'm the guy that goes and does the rides because I'm like, well, what else would you do at the parks, you know? And like everybody's got their own thing, but like I love that I've become like the ride guy because that is what I love. And I still love the musical performances and like, you know, I go watch the live shows and stuff, but yeah, I'm a ride guy first and foremost. And like my biggest thing has always been include the community. You know, I chat to Cake's dismay, I talk to everybody that comes in and I get way behind on my chat, but you know what? Everyone's acknowledged.
Hold on. You were so much better.
I am.
You really are, man. You were so much better than you used to.
Well, I don't read everything anymore, you know, but I do welcome every single person that comes in and the mods are awesome. I feel like we have a super welcoming community. And, you know, I learned that from Pete. You know, I'd never participated in like a streamer's chat, but Pete's community brought me in, and I'm like, I like that. So that's always been first and foremost for me. And like to see the community really growing now, like, I mean, you guys see the chats now, and the nice thing is we're converting all these new people. Like I saw Gina's in here, Gina, kinder teacher, you know, and she said like, oh, I started watching him this week. And like, she's been in the chat, you know, like so we're converting these people to come over, and people say like, oh, it's so warm and welcoming in here. And that makes me proud, because like, to me, that's what the community is. And yes, I know I give people crap, Dame, and like, you know, but that's part of it too. Because my community, you guys bust my, you know, balls all day long. So like, and I love that. That's what I want, you know. Like I had to tell the mods early on, I'm like, no, guys, this is cool. Let Burger Mike say things to me. You know, it's cool, because that's the banter I want. Those are the friends I've always had. So like, I know Disney's always so like, oh, everything's, you know, but like, I want to have fun. And I think we do have a lot of fun at the parks, and like to see it finally like catch on, and like, it's really exciting right now. I mean, this last month has just been wild. I mean, the week leading into Thanksgiving, I remember I sat and I was looking, I had 3,600 subscribers, and I was like, man, by the end of the year, we can hit 4,000, you know, at this rate, you know, and then I'm really excited. And if we have a day like today again tomorrow, which I think we will, our Fridays have been pretty big lately. We'll pass 7,000 tomorrow. Wow. So like, I mean, I've almost doubled the channel in 5 weeks. So it's been crazy, and it's like, but yeah, it's been a team effort. You know, I always tell the mods, I really like Teresa. My sister's guest week, you know, she was very popular because she, you know, she likes to give me crap, which you can imagine, you know. And then anytime I'd say something to her, oh, be nice to your sister, and it's like, what, you know. But so she'll be back soon, guys. So you can come watch the stream again. But yeah, no, it's just been super awesome, and like, yeah, I've had some really cool moments too. Like I've been pixie dusted by, you know, cast members, had some really cool things like Omar over at
Dutchyland
Tower of Terror let me ride.
Oh,
like we had such a cool interaction. I got off Tower of Terror, and one of the bellhops came up and they're like, would you like to ride again, sir? And they like backdoored me back up and took me over to him, and he's like, hey, there he is, awesome. And he's like, we had so much fun. I'm like, get that guy back up here. So like, and like, I love giving the cast compliments to people, you know, the community loves that. And then obviously, like, if you watch, you know, the gift away on Friday has just been, there's been some really, really cool moments with that. Like I almost cried twice last week. Like, I'm not joking. Like the families are so grateful. So like, if you don't know, I take half the donations I get and put them aside all week. And then we go to the Emporium and I approach families as they're about to buy like a plushie or like ears or something for their kids. And I never put them on camera. I never say what channel I'm with, but like, you know, I go up and I'm like, hey, can we buy this for you? And like, people are usually so blown away, you know, and like gracious. We've had these really awesome moments, you know, like 2 families last week, like, can we get our picture with you? Like, and that's just really cool. And they're like, it's our last day. This really made, you know, like just some really cool stuff. Uh-oh, Pete's on the phone.
Hold on.
You need to talk to him, because he shouldn't be talking about his back door in public.
All right, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. That's enough. You know what, TPG, if I can, I just want to say this for everyone that doesn't know. TPG is usually on in the mornings all day, all the way through the early afternoon. Okay, so he actually does his live streams while I'm working, and not to steal your thunder at all. I just want to let you know, from the moment you start to the moment you end, even though I can't be in chat that much because I'm working, you're on this TV back here. Mm-hmm. So those watch hours, you're very welcome. Okay, because literally it's on all day. Still, it's just,
and that's the thing. I know I own like that. I'm doing really well with that Monday through Friday people that are working and just throw it up on and great. I love Ninja Watchers. Give me those watch hours all day long, you know. Right. But like, but yeah, we get a lot of chatters too, but yeah,
absolutely.
It's super awesome, and like, that's the coolest thing to me is like building the community was always the goal. I feel like we've got an awesome community, and now like, and it's not even my thing, the gift away thing, I always say Explore Orlando gave that to me, but like, that has really become a big deal in the community each week. And like, it's just so cool. And like, like I said earlier in the chat, when Neri's in town, she did it and we spent the money in like 5 minutes. Usually, you kind of want to stretch that out to get more watch time, Neri. And she's like, hey, we're going to buy this whole family stuff. All right, well, goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
When I go end of January, I'm gonna be there on a Friday, so I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna take longer. I will take longer, but that was
all right.
We'll bring Kat.
The next time Cakes is down in February, we plan on going to Magic Kingdom on Friday, and we are going to follow you all day without you noticing you're behind us. And then once you go into the Emporium, we're just going to grab a bunch of plushies and walk in front of you and just hope. All right, so it's just like
I'm just glad I don't do it over at Galaxy's Edge because you two nerds would show up looking for stuff.
Yeah, looking for a lightsaber.
You're not wrong. You're
Cakes
not
isn't
wrong.
afraid to put shoes on his knees and walk around with a little lights. Hey, will you buy the
Next to you, I don't even need to do that.
yeah. Before we move on to the next thing, Thad, I got one thing I want to say. Of all the streams I've watched of yours, there's one that sticks out. Okay, and it's not even so much I remember what you were showing, but there was a guy in chat that just kept giving you a hard time. He's like, "You're no giant. You're no giant. You're no giant." And finally, I don't know what happened at one point, but I think that he just had enough. He's just like, "Whatever, dude. I'm this tall. Get over it." So it was just like,
I'm 6'5". That's pretty big. I thought Theme Park Giant was a good name. I mean, I know I'm not Brooke Lopez walking around, but like, I'm usually the tallest guy in the room. I'm pretty used to that. So
yeah.
You get some weird people in the chat. Today we had some fun in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I know that guy, so that was even weird.
Oh, okay.
And I know.
You should go read the mod chat, Cakes.
Yeah.
There was some weird stuff. Yeah.
I want to read
It got
it.
weird.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Here we go.
Here we go. Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Kevin, how are you?
By the way, where'd Scooter go?
I think we're having audio issues.
I removed him. I ain't got time for him.
I removed him.
Look, there's
I love you.
my love, my hero, my friend, my solace, the wind beneath my wings.
There you go. You don't have to listen to that anymore.
Oh my God! Let me go throw up.
I'm just a Hoosier.
Hi, Pete.
Pete, did you get your Twinkies? I think Doug ordered you some. So
Now I want Twinkies. Huh?
No, I don't eat Twinkies.
Oh, we have flan. I gotta go get some flan.
I want some flan.
I made flan. It came out really
It's
good. I made it last-
amazing.
I want to say it was pretty good. When
I have
go
one.
Danny, you texted me the other day and said that flan was garbage.
That was the first one. No.
I'm just kidding, Neri. I know how nervous you were the other day about it.
I burned the sugar a little bit. Like the syrup was a little burnt because I haven't made one like in 20 years. So the first one was.
I didn't even know you messed the first one up.
Oh, I didn't mess.
No, it was good.
But this one, the one I made yesterday, I gotta say, chef's kiss. I think I did very well.
You know what? Actually, give me a minute.
Babe,
I have a request.
there it comes.
bring me a piece.
Can
Bring
we
me a piece.
not?
Oh, look at
Why is
Benny and the
Benny
onesie.
being, why is Benny being Mike Wazowski?
Baby, bring me a piece.
Oh wow.
Yeah, can we get that 927 about halfway up the left side of the screen?
Yeah,
Island lights on.
we can move it, but no. Pete, how was the new? I mean, we were up late last night on Doug's channel. I was saying earlier, Jen and I and Lily probably got up around 10:30 this morning. So we slept in pretty good. How about yourself? Did you get a good rest?
I got up. I did 10 o'clock mass. Went out to the garage and worked all the stuff outside and got all the outdoor stuff cleaned up and in there. Came in here, worked in the studio on about 3 different streams, and then streamed.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that was good.
Did the Alabama game disappoint? I mean, seriously, that was.
No, it's kind of what I didn't expect it to be that bad of a blowout, but I mean, Indiana's supposedly that great, and they honestly showed who they. I don't think from what I've seen, a little bit I've seen, that any of those teams can beat them right now. They're just clicking on all cylinders on every front. And
Iowa should have beat them.
Yeah, well, I mean, during the year, right. I'm talking about. I always look at right now. It doesn't matter what happened during the year. It's what happens as you go into the stream. Hello, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
And right now, Indiana's on fire. They're just clicking on everything. Yeah.
Tina's like, how you doing, Tina? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Doing good?
Okay, how are
Doing
you
good?
guys?
Did you have to work today?
All day. I just got
You look like
I was there since 10:15. What?
Somebody has to.
Mm-hmm.
I got to work Monday. Does that count?
Wow.
I did my man work today.
Man chores.
Man, for a second, I thought it was a big balloon flying behind Mary's head.
Can you please put Doug up top or somebody? It is not fun. Benny is getting Mike Wazowski the whole damn time.
No, we can take that off. Hang on.
I got it.
Benny went to get flan. You gosh, babe, you got 2 pieces.
Scooter, we're full at the moment, buddy, because I know that you're trying to get in, so just hang on.
I can
I'm
leave.
gonna take off. I'm gonna take off. You like Scooter in.
Okay, Scooter, hang tight.
You got
I still haven't packed for the weekend, so.
Okay.
Later.
Happy New Year, Doug. Take care, buddy.
Happy New Year, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good to see you.
Bye, Doug.
Right.
Hope you find your dad.
Hope you find your dad.
Scooter, if you can hear me, get back in, buddy.
There you go. All right, so Pete and Tina, just to continue the theme of the night, we've asked everyone, and they've shared their highlights of 2025, some things they'd like to point out and share. You guys have the floor if you'd like to do the same.
Okay. You also, I just saw a text there to the group. Dame, you see that Jen's trying to get in too. So.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave. Let Jen come in.
No one's fighting yet, Dame. So
No one's fighting yet.
What was yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
What was the question? When did I take off what?
Yeah.
Jen!
Go ahead.
I made it.
Molly,
Thank you.
Jen Molly.
Yeah.
Finally let me in.
Finally let me in.
and we're gonna we're finally gonna have Tina
Tell
back.
me you
on
don't like
Friday.
me without saying you don't like me.
Well, that's scary because I've been trying to get in for 3 hours. So what does that say?
Oh, jeez. It's a very popular channel tonight. So
Well, I want to let the handicap people in. I get it. All right, it's what it is.
I'm not handicapped.
I'm already here.
Me.
I'm already here.
Please move him out of that corner. It's driving me
Oh
nuts.
my
That's
goodness.
just your logo.
it's
I'm
Case.
sorry, anybody
He said he
else?
was going to take care of it.
Let's all talk at the same time.
What?
No, that's what we do here. But yes.
Not that one.
Let the ladies go first. I've already been yapping on my own show.
Okay.
Get up here.
Okay. Tina, go ahead. Let's get some of your highlights of 2025, or funny moments, or whatever it is you want to share from 2025. The floor is yours.
This is interesting because I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago. Never mind the entire year. I searched for lodgings in a different state. By August, found lodgings in a different state. Moved my entire family a couple states over.
Oh, it's a pet show. I'm sorry.
Just I don't know. Back at my old church, back with family. Closer to family, I should say. Got a job. I mean, I'm a photographer, obviously, self-employed, but that doesn't always pay the bills. So, got a job in a restaurant, and I don't know. I don't really have like channel like things to really celebrate, except I've just been putting out stuff, hanging out with all the friends. I don't know. I'm very thankful to be here. We'll say that it's been a year, and for someone who's spent a lot of our time in survival mode, this year was like a breakthrough year, considering so many things that's happened in the past. And so 2025, I know a lot of people didn't have a good 2025, and I get that. I get it completely. But if you just keep holding on, as Wilson Phillips says, one more day.
There you go.
Things will go your way.
Same.
And you were on the 927 at the end of December, which had to be a highlight.
I was. Yeah, that was a highlight.
It's
Got to be the best.
Got to be the best. Good way to end. So, well, Tina, you know what? You know how everyone feels about you. You know, you're such a valued member of our community, right? And we're so happy to be here with you, obviously. And like we talked about earlier, you know, the great thing about our community is anytime someone needs to lean on somebody, you know, you got that support, which is great, right? You know, and
Absolutely.
absolutely. So thank you for coming in tonight, and we're gonna have some more funny stories here, but we'll move on to Miss Jolly Jen Molly next. Okay, and let's hear about your 2025 and some of your highlights.
You know, it was a fantastic year looking back on it. I can't complain really about anything. My oldest son graduated from college, and that was definitely a highlight because we were able to end those tuition payments. So that is just fantastic. And now my second son, my middle son, only has one more semester of college, and then we can end those tuition payments. So, you know, the future's looking bright. I got my first annual pass ever, so that was exciting. And the first time I used it, I got to meet cakes. So, I mean, come on. Is there anything better than that?
Yes.
Is that a question? Is that,
Yes.
is that open? Okay.
I think it was rhetorical.
But seriously, that Tron meetup was a highlight. That was such a surprise and such a joy, just a spontaneous gathering of friendship. And it was a really special moment. And then, of course, I have to say the Baltimore meetup is a highlight of every year. Just spending a few days just kicking back and just being with friends. So that's always good. And then I ended the year with a fantastic, beautiful trip for Night of Hope and another wonderful meetup, meeting friends. So I can't complain. I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. I have the best friends in the world. I have the best family in the world. I nothing bad to say.
That's awesome.
I survived. I made it through the year.
There it is, right there. Absolutely.
God bless.
Absolutely.
America.
Absolutely. Very nice.
I hear
And now,
2026 will start awesomely.
and without further ado, there's no more ladies. Pete, get comfortable, my friend.
I
Is that the
can't
new
get
chair?
comfortable. This chair's got wheels and it doesn't have locks, and I'm flying all over. Like I'm sitting with it. Got lubricant all over the place. I can't. It's just sliding on me.
Is that the OBGYN chair?
All fall out.
Yes, and I can't have my legs in one spot. I can't. It's moving.
All he's got to do is put the stirrups on. He'll be fine.
I was going to say, you're not using the stirrups correctly.
I'm terrified to put this thing backwards because I don't know if I'm going to get back out of it.
Oh, no.
Watch. I'm going to get this thing. I got my legs to it, and I'm sitting here, but there's no locks. So as soon as I put my legs down, I'm constantly moving.
He cannot just, everyone just started shifting your chair to make him feel better.
I need to put something under it.
I'm sitting on the floor.
I'm sitting on the floor.
I'm safe.
I always love that April's
on the
like
level of
go-to spot when she's on these shows is to sit on the floor.
Yep, just sit on the floor. I'm safe here.
There you go.
Not moving. Okay. What was the question?
What is it?
Can you sit still or not?
Why did I buy this? Why did I buy this chair? That's the question.
Yeah, right. I guess we know one of the lowlights of 2025 is the purchase of this chair. So it's but
No, that's
no, Pete.
2026.
Yeah, that'll
No,
be the
I bought
highlight.
it in 25. It just showed up here, and I didn't realize it was mine.
Okay, well there it is. Really, I mean, Pete, feel free to share some of the highlights of your channel from 20, which I know there's quite a few, but you know, whatever one you want to point out, some highlights from 2025 for the Pete McDevitt Show, and then anything personal in the rest of your life that you'd like to share about 2025.
Some of the highlights of my channel for 2025 is on the screen right here.
Oh, thank you.
People.
Thank you.
People. That's what it's been about. It's been about us, our team, working to put more smiles on as many smiles on as many people's faces as we can to help as many people grow their channel and find success over in this, to never ask anyone for anything and believe that God will reward us, and standing by that. I won't call people and do like other streamers do and do that. I don't believe in it. I believe in sharing the wealth and helping each other. And if everybody does that, we all win. We all win. There's hundreds of millions of people out there that love Disney and tens of millions that watch social media. So why can't we all be successful? And that's, my standpoint. I think the people that worry about competition factor at that level of, I can't do this, or I can't work with anybody, or I can't do anything, then maybe you need to step up your game and do better on your channel. And I've said that to many people, because most of the people that are saying that are people that are not putting in the time and are not seeing success, but are mad about it. When you work hard and do it, it's we lost one of our great ones this year with Adam passing, but you look at all those people that started at the same time that Adam did and how hard they've worked. Justin Scard, Fresh Baked, Tim and Jen Tracker, Tampa J. You look at all those people, Lou Mangello, who's got God knows how many people following him on podcast networks and everything, and 20,000 on YouTube, and he's got something ridiculous on Facebook. All those people worked their tail off, and now the next level behind that has done that with, if you look at Nate and Jackie and you look at Josh and Jenna and Dev and so many along that level, Ordinary Adventures, and so many people like that have all worked, and now the next group can come behind that. There's plenty of people out there to watch. It's just what you want to put into it, and you'll get out of it what you put into it. Look at you guys tonight sitting here with 70 some people watching. You put you're working hard and doing the thing. So the channel, I don't know, I'm excited because I look at it, and I say this to many creators all the time when they when they tell me about, I've only got X amount of subscribers. Whatever amount you have, that's the amount of people that you're making happy. So that's a great thing. So if you're at 30,000, 20,000, everybody wants to get the plaque. I get that. I want to get the plaque. I'm competitive. I want to get the plaque so that I can know that I hopefully made 100,000 people smile, and that I can put it on my wall behind me to flip the bird to everybody who told me I couldn't do it when I started it. Because there's plenty of them.
That's fair.
So, and then the biggest win is the friendships. The friendships. I have found some of the most important people in my life through this. And to me, it's a blessing for everything that we do, to try to continue to do that. And I know it's working when, Jen brought up the meetup, and we had almost 100 people there in Disney. And, somebody said to me, it was, you had the Night of Hope that did that for you. Well, no, Night of Hope was nice. That was a whole separate entity. Those guys crushed it. I'm very proud, exceptional what they did. But Night of Hope didn't make my meetup. If you look at the people that were there, probably only 7 to 8% were going to Night of Hope. I wish more would have, honestly, and supported Corey and Steve and their team over there. But a lot of people are brand new to our community. We had name tags because, I'll be flat out honest, there was people coming up that I was meeting, for the first time. That I was like, okay, who is this person? Who is that person? I literally, I'll tell a story. I screwed up big time, right? I'm coming up on the scooter, and I've got Baker in my ear chipping at me because I've been waiting here for 20 minutes. Where's everybody? I'm like, you idiot. It's not for 2 hours. You're there too early. But I'm dealing with Baker, right? And I'm flying up on the scooter. I got a box on my scooter. I'm carrying stuff. Jen had already beat me up there, right? And she's got her arm around somebody as I'm coming up. And I honestly thought from a distance it was Space Mountain Dave, right? And I come flying, and I'm flying. I got that scooter pumping as fast as I can get it to get up there because I want to shut Baker up and get things going and get, and I go flying by that. But I'm like, I don't have time for you right now. Thinking it was Dave, figured, I'm joking with him. It was Rincer Jocal, who I'd never met. So literally the first interaction with him, I yelled at him. So he looks at me with this face. And literally, instead of just looking at me and saying it, she's like, "You idiot, this is Rincer." And I'm like, I almost crashed into the sidewalk because I was like, what? So, but, those things. Our Maryland meetup down here, you look at the last couple of years. I was looking at the pictures that Tina has taken the last couple of years earlier tonight, and thinking, all these people that have come, because we're starting to put this year's together. We're having a meeting about it next week, and you just think about all the things. You think about karaoke night where we thought, oh, this might not work, and then people are lining up to do it, and Tina's kids are singing solos out there, bringing a guitar. I'm like, this is incredible. Debbie Bernfeld had a shot at tequila and she's singing. It's like, I don't know it was just, there's been a lot of great things, and to me in this seat, the greatest thing is it's not about the fact that we had a meetup and it has my name on it. My name is just a placeholder. My channel is about our community. That's the bottom line. It's about our community. I do sports because I love it, because I need to waste time in my life, which it does. It gives me something to do, and we can find people that love Disney that never knew we existed. My win is seeing people come up to me and say, where's so-and-so? Like I had people come up to me at the meetup. Where's Casey? Where's Doug? Oh, where's Jen? I can't, multiple times I had to yell, Jen, come over here. I'm sure she was tired of me yelling that by the end of the meetup, but I had people asking about it, looking over and seeing Theme Park Giant, having a conversation with somebody that I didn't even think he knew. And I don't remember who you were talking to at the time, but you were up top by that tree. It was right before we did the picture and everything, but you were talking to somebody, and I'm like, that's freaking great. That's what I want. I want people to find people, because, and I'll use Thad as an example. If I'm able to introduce people to Thad, then hopefully maybe his personality of having a conversation with them will win them over enough that they'll go over and follow his channel and maybe help him out. Having April on, people will see how incredibly intelligent she is on merch. I was literally told today, stop screwing with your merch. Let April take it over. It's just all that kind of great stuff, that we've been able to do. And I mean, I've been around this thing. I think, Tina, you're probably close to me on timing for how long we've been around this thing. I think you came in a little bit. I was right about when Resort TV 1 was about 1,500 subs when Josh was getting started. So I don't think you're too far behind me. But I look at all the years. I mean, we're talking almost 10 years of people coming in and doing things. Last night, I turned on all of the New Year's Eve stuff, and I follow 500 channels, right? And I saw it all lit up in red on my left-hand side for everybody that was live. And I went into all these channels, and nobody had just 5 people that were down the parks. Everybody had a decent number. Some had larger ones. That was great to see. Everybody was, it wasn't just one channel and everybody else was failing. It goes to show that this community is growing and doing things, and we're going to continue to do it. And then I'll finish with at 3 of the things that I've been to lately: our meetup in August, our meetup in December, and Night of Hope. I had people come up to me, 3 different people, 3 different reasons. I think the best way to say this is they said that what we are doing has helped them not to save their life, but give them a reason to believe. Okay. That what our Friday show, what our Triple C show does, all 3 of them recognize the Triple C show. 2 of them recognized the Friday show, and 2 of them recognized our dialogue show. And what we are doing is, when they can watch, they can not be have the pain of the stress of their life. That they hear about the positivity, they see the fact that I won't give up, and I won't allow the people around me to give up. And to me, that's the win. That's the win. One of the people at the December meetup, when I met for the first time, I was shocked, and she started crying on my shoulder and said, "You don't know what this means to me." And that person's in our chat all the time, and never been on screen, just came to the meetup. And 2 minutes after that, Jen grabs me, and we had somebody who's been watching us since we started, And I think Jen, and I know Jill's okay with it because she told me, I think she and her daughter were there, literally said, we've been watching you forever and you don't, and she started almost crying and was like, you don't know what this positivity has done. So to me, at the end of the day, all this on the screen is why we do it. All this on the screen is the benefit, and every person in that chat is the benefit of what we do and the time we put in. And the greatest thing are the laughs and the smiles. You know, and I know I'm going to get some more of those really soon. And to me, you couldn't knock me off of this pedestal of pride that I sit on. So,
if it sits in one place, at least.
Well, this chair is. I got it. I put one of the controllers down, so it stopped doing it.
There you go. I like it. No, Pete, I love to echo everything that you said there. Like I said, you know, I don't speak for every creator out there, but I mean, especially those that, you know, want to make a living doing this and stuff like that. And but at the same time, I'm not in that stage. It's not about the number of subscribers for me in that sense. And I agree with it. Yeah. I love what you said, because the ones that we have all changed our life in one shape or one way or another, you know. And it's just I tell everybody this, whether it's Jenny or Cakes, Manny, I was like, I don't remember what my life was like before I met you guys at this point. You know, it's like, what did we do before this? You know, and it was and it's just been a blessing to have this many new people in our lives. And I know we say it 1,000 times, you know, we don't consider you guys just friends. It's a family now, you know, and it's just and we joked around about it earlier, but I'll say it for the third time. If Dame called and said, Ken, I need you up here tomorrow, we'd be up there tomorrow. You know, that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or whoever it is, because that's how much we care about each other at this point, you know, and that's amazing to think, because we always joke around about it saying, don't meet people through the internet, you know, and don't do anything with people through the internet. Well, we do a lot of stuff with the people we met through the internet now, you know, and it's just like, but at the same time, listen, you know, you hit the nail on the head there, Pete, and we can't thank you enough for everything that you do for the Pete McDevitt Show. The whole clan that you have working behind the scenes, and all the work that you put into it, because we know that's a lot of work you guys put into it. Same for you, April and Mary, all that work you put into it to make it to what it is. You know, it's amazing.
It's not just me. It's not just me.
Right, and I understand that absolutely. So
I can't do it without the people that I have around me.
Absolutely.
Right. And you know, you talk about happiness and things like this. You know, I only had like a half dozen interactions with Adam through my time. You know, he when he saw me, he knew who I was. He would chat. He would ask me how life's going and stuff like that. We'd talk baseball for 5 or 10 minutes, and that would be our thing. But I did ask him one time to do something on my channel, and he's not about. He likes more to bring you onto his and feature you. That was his thing.
Yeah.
And I've seen him turn a lot of people down. But he did it for me, and he did it for me because I told him, look, my reason is spreading happiness and trying to get more people of positivity. And he was 100% behind that. And he was one of the guys that kind of started this whole thing. So if you want to follow a pioneer, he's a good one to follow with that. And then you asked about the kids. I mean, you know, my eldest is starting her master's degree now, and she's starting that this coming week. Amber just graduated a couple days ago, about 2 weeks ago, from college, and she's starting her master's program. And Preston is picking his classes on Monday to continue his college thing. And you know, he has shocked me in the fact of as he's grown now and matured, he's gotten more into faith. He reads a lot of scripture and watches a lot of videos and stuff on that. He has, you know, everybody knows he has a tattoo. He's getting one on his bicep that he'd like to get, which I showed the other night. It's our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that he, you know, wants to get there, and he explained to me his reasons, and it's great. But you know, I'm proud of my kids and what they do, and I love that my kids, at least, well, Kayla did at the meetup. Kayla finally did at the meetup. Kayla's never been about all the cameras and all that stuff. It's not that she doesn't like the community. She doesn't like the cameras and stuff, but she finally kind of really embraced everybody at the meetup. She talked to several different people. She gave Jen a drink so strong that it knocked her into next week, you know, which was It was nice of her to do it. That's Kayla, you know, and
It is
Amber.
delightful.
Oh my God. Yeah. She came over to me and she said, isn't Molly, isn't that the Jen that all helps you with everything? I said, yeah. She goes, what does she like to drink? I said, well, she likes margarita. She goes, I got that. And she walked away. And then I didn't see her. And then Kayla comes back by me asking me if I need anything. My kids have been great through all of this medical stuff and helping me. And I was like, no, I think I'm okay. And she's yelling at me, did you eat enough? The usual stuff. And I'm like, I'm fine. She's like, oh, by the way, I hit her up with top shelf liquor. I was like, oh, really? And yeah, apparently it was pretty strong. But you know, and then, you know, Tina was involved with my kids. She came down and did Kayla's college portrait. I think when she graduated college that we did those pictures, Tina.
Yeah.
So,
The graduation. Yep.
graduation was. So, you know, Kayla's been involved with that there. You guys have all seen Amber down at the parks and on here as a part of what we do. And of course, you know, Preston is actively and part of everything. Amber's going to actually be down in February. It's good that they can just, those kids who I love with all my heart can be around the people that I love. And that's important to me. It means everything.
Hey guys, I hate to ruin a lovely moment from Pete. I am really not feeling well, so I'm going to excuse myself. I hope you all have a lovely stream. I'll try to listen. I'm just whatever
feel better,
I've been
Dave.
off is catching up to me. So love you guys. I hope Scooter gets to come in, and we'll see you guys soon.
Love you, Dave. Have a good night.
Love you, Dave. You bet.
Night, Dave.
Go Hoosiers.
Okay, really quick, guys. We got one more person to share their 2025 thoughts with us, okay? And then, but stick around because after that, I do have a couple fun things I want to ask the group before we call it a night. So, in case you don't even know what's coming yet. So, but it's like, at the same time, yes, we're in no hurry tonight. Pete's not doing another football game, so we're good, you know. So it's just like, you know,
we're not leaving till 9 a.m., so we're good.
Yeah, exactly. So let's bring our producer in here who's behind the scenes. That's right. This is all your husband's idea, Mandy. Sorry. So it's just
I had nothing to do with it. Unmute your mic
and unmute yourself, or no, don't do it. Mandy, hello, Happy New Year, and we're going to ask you the same question that we've asked everybody else, and we want to make sure that you get. It's Scooter. Can you hear us this time?
I got you this time.
There we go. There we go.
Man, I was trying to get on, and I had to sit through that whole TPG diatribe. And at one point, TPG said I felt like crying doing my gift away. I felt like crying listening to all that, but it's good that we're all here.
Hey, I didn't want to say it, but when you were in that onesie, you looked ridiculous.
Well, I had to get rid of the onesie too. It was getting a little hot in here, so. But good to see everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to see you, Scooter. We'll get to you
Happy
in
New
a
Year.
second. Okay, but thanks
Great
for coming
to
in.
see you, Scooter.
Happy New Year.
TPG.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Absolutely. So go ahead, Mandy. Give us your 2025 highlights, okay?
Oh, my 2025 highlights. So I'd probably say first things first is the creation of the 927. Watching you guys come together from just, you know, the original discussions of what are we going to do? I don't know what's going to happen. Who's doing what? What are we going to call it? It, you know, and it all coming together to us sitting here today with some amazing shows behind us. Because, you know, who's ever going to forget Cake sitting there in a shark costume?
That was
Penny painting pretty little trees behind him. So if you haven't seen the Halloween episode, go back and check it out.
That was classic stuff.
And then really it's everybody on the screen. I'm going to echo everything everybody said. It's the trips that we had down to spend time with our family and meeting new members of the family like Neri and Benny. I can't even imagine now not knowing you guys in April. And I've not met Thad yet, so that judgment's still out there.
Well, his battery was down.
It might happen again. He might not.
Don't forget the quote.
Great.
Car battery.
I know it's a car battery. I just
Thanks,
Leave
Benny.
TBG. Leave TBG.
But and getting to meet Scuda and Michelle, and then hopefully a day here in the not so distant future, even though I believe it's going to be July, I get to finally give Pete a hug. And I'm counting the minutes till tomorrow when I can give Jen a hug. And Tina, we've got to make a date for that because you're going to get a big hug too. So it's all of you guys in creating this family. So I can't wait to see what 2026 brings for all of us.
Very nice.
That's it.
It is
Okay,
got.
no, I'm teasing. No, it's
Really?
now
Usually we can't get her to shut up.
You got to give me a hug in 2025. That wasn't a highlight, I guess, but that's okay.
She'll talk to you
know,
after
it's
this, Cakes.
I
Yeah,
get to hug you all the time, Kenny.
yeah, that's true. So it's just like, that's all good. But yeah, that's awesome. It's you know what, everyone tonight, you guys, this is probably one of the more heartfelt episodes that we've done. You know, it's just this has been a great New Year's. I'm glad everyone agreed to come on. I know we sort of threw all this stuff you guys last minute because we thought it would just be great to celebrate 2026 with everybody, not just the two of us talking about
things.
That's how we do things. Right? You guys don't expect anything different from us. You know, that's how it works. But anyways, really quick, let's get the Scuda Adventures. Everyone, if you have not let's just get this out of the way. If you have not seen Scuda Adventures, please check out that YouTube channel. Yeah, it's if you want to hear a guy complain about everything that Disney's closed down over the years,
Oh my
stuff
goodness.
like that, Scuda is the
Don't
one
bring
to
up the
watch.
riverboat or Rivers of America.
Oh my God.
That was going to be my number one thing. I was going to talk about the Liberty Bell. So
Okay,
I see
there we
Scooter
go.
show up in my chat, and I'm like, oh my God, there's like Eeyore shows up.
But,
you know that's what
Scuda,
they-
really quick. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Scuda.
No, just say that's what they call me at work, Eeyore. You know, I always even at work, I have every time they implement something new, it's not good. But
But we got the pleasure to meet Scuda over the last year or two, and he actually got to raise Lily in his chair one night, which was pretty impressive. And he did take last place, I think, and he got the napkin there, which is
napkin.
There it is, personalized and all. And
Hey,
oh god, here
right up here, right next to my meetup magnet. There we go.
there it is.
Right there.
The napkins are flying now. Everyone, get ready. But Scuda, tell us first off, because this is the first time you've been on our channel here. Just tell everyone about your channel a little bit and give us some of the highlights of the Scuda Adventures channel for 2025.
Okay, yeah, I mentioned it. I had the pleasure of being on Pete McDevitt's show. He invited me on there, and I got to give the background of it. But real quick, in a nutshell, this started out years ago when I lived in New York. I was in video production, did mainly weddings and that kind of stuff, locals. You know, back when we used to shoot with videotape, and I edited and did all that. Did local commercials for local cable, and I had that background. Did that for 11 years. Always had the love of Disney growing up, but kind of put that on the back burner to pursue that. And then while I was doing that, I developed a love for NASCAR. Became like a major NASCAR fanatic. And anyway, I had a chance to my brother lived in Florida, sent me a little clipping of a help wanted ad for Richard Petty driving experience at Daytona Speedway. And I called and sent my resume and all that, and they called me for an interview, which was over at the Walt Disney World track, because that was where, even though we operate out of Daytona, the management was based out of the Disney Speedway. So came down, did the interview. Of course, they fell in love with Scuda. You know what I mean? So I got hired. You know, so
No one else
came back.
applied.
I wasn't even living here. I didn't even have a Florida address. Got hired, came down, started working, and ended up working over at Disney for 11 years. So then that little episode of my life went by, and then arthritis, knees, and everything else, mobility issues. I have to start using a mobility scooter. So I wanted to master that. So of course I end up, over the course of time, I have 6 mobility scooters. Ended up learning how to take them apart and fix them, because they are going to break down. I don't want to have to pay to have it fixed. So learn how to work on them and everything else. So I figured, why not combine all the things? My love of Disney. I worked there for 11 years, cast member, my knowledge of scooters, and my video background. Start a YouTube channel. Maybe we could help some people out, because I know my mom was like that many times with the grandkids coming down. She used the scooter at like the grocery stores, local grocery stores. Never wanted to come to the parks, thinking it was just, you know, guys like Pete will tell you, Doug, you know, it could be a little overwhelming if you're not used to it, to be in those crowds like that. And she would pass on it. And I was like, you know how many people probably do the same thing and miss hanging out, having the opportunity to hang out with their grandkids, miss that family trip because grandma is afraid to get the scooter. So I was like, maybe we could help a few people out. And that's how the channel started. and it was nothing at first, and then just little by little, we started getting feedback, comments from people, emails from people, asking us specific questions about scooters, where they could do, what they could do, what they can't do. The list of things you can't do is very small, but just over time, and then we have our little group. It's a very small community. We just reached 3,000 subscribers, but I'm in contact with a lot of the people, and some of them will tell me, hey, I was able to book out my dream vacation because I watched one of your videos, and now I feel confident enough to ride the scooter. And then they'll let me know, hey, I went on that trip 2 weeks ago. I had the best time of my life. A lot of your tips helped me, So it's really good. So I think we're helping people out, and we're going, like Pete said, that's we're monetized, make a few dollars here and there. We're not in it to make money. I have a full-time job. Michelle has a full-time job, but when you get an email like that, she'll call me at work and say, hey, there's another Scooter Ventures email, check it out. And I read it. It's from another, somebody else. That's the best part of it. So that's where we are.
Except for the first time I met you, I said, hey, I'm having trouble with this part of my scooter. And you said, start walking, little boy. And I'm like,
yeah. You weren't supposed to tell anybody that, Pete. I thought that was our own little personal conversation.
Because I was an Orioles fan. I was an Orioles fan. He didn't like it. Get beaten.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so did all that. And then, like I said, the day she's like, you got an email from some guy, Pete. I was like, Pete? And of course I know who Pete McDevitt was. Who doesn't know who Pete McDevitt is? I mean, like Scooter Ventures, Scooter's becoming just a little bit more of a figure, move aside Pete McDevitt, Scooter's coming along, So, it happens. But I was like, you have an email from Pete McDevitt once you're on his show. I was like, no, that can't be. And I looked at it, got in touch with him. Next thing you know, I was on the program. And, it just kind of went from there. And I was like, now I feel like it's a legitimate channel. Like now we actually have, it's a hobby, of course, but it's like, hey, we're on the map. Scooter Ventures is on the map. We're on the Pete McDevitt show. We're helping people out, meeting a great community like everybody that's out there right now. TPG. Remember when he was first starting out? I remember your first test stream at Epcot. I think I texted you and said, hey, you're only in your 720 or whatever. It was like the resolution was bad. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to look into that scooter. And now look at your streams. Your streams are amazing and you're killing it every time you turn the camera on. So, and it's just great to know everybody, Lily, and just to be part of all of this is just wonderful. So feel blessed.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for sharing all that. I do have a question for you, Scooter. If your scooter if the battery were to die, would that stop you from getting to where you need to get to?
No. Well,
I didn't think so. That's all you need to say. Just say no. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, no. You figure out a way.
We need to figure out a way, right?
Figure out a way, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can always plug it and get a little juice in it, or I can walk short distances too. So I'm not gonna be able to walk around the whole world showcase without having to stop 15, 20 times, but I can make it work.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's what I thought.
That was a stab at that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, again, I want to thank you all for joining us tonight.
Cleared for my performance fee tonight.
Yeah.
Put up with all this crap.
I was going to say something earlier. I said,
getting paid for this?
If your car doesn't start, sometimes you actually got to put your foot on the brake and actually turn the key to see if it actually turns on. But just say it, So it's just but it is what it is. Anyways, all right. So I should say most. All you guys are Disney fans. I know this. Okay, so. If we're talking about the year 2025, the one question I wanted to ask everybody of all the
Liberty Bell closing, taking away the Liberty Bell was the worst.
Let me finish, Scooter. Let me finish.
What was your favorite part?
Of 2025, I'm going to start with this. 2025, the one attraction that got shut down that is no longer, which is the one you are going to miss the most? And I know Scooter might as well start because he's already said it twice, but go ahead, Scooter. What do you have?
Sorry.
You see that right there?
Yeah.
This was given to me, actually, this was given to me by the Disney baker. He brought this that day. Just a little quick story. It's going nowhere. He brought this with him, had it in his pocket. He always carries his pins. Had it with him the whole day, the final day of the Liberty Bell. And we were all streaming. Ended up just hanging out over by Casey's Corner, just letting the crowd dissipate. And we went on this little rant about what the Liberty Bell means to all of us, And he reached over and he's like, Scooter, I was looking for somebody to give this to today. And he's like, I didn't mean anybody who should get this pin more than you. And this came from Disney Baker. I have it right here. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's no secret that I love you know, it's Liberty Bell. I mean, nobody else, I guess, cared about it as much as I do because it's not there anymore. Well, it's sitting backstage somewhere, but I'm hoping that they'll revitalize it and bring it back out. And I'm hearing different, you know, I'm always online looking to see if there's any rumors that pop up where they're going to bring it out. But I have a feeling someday I will step foot on the Liberty Bell again. I'm hoping.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Thad, same question to you. What's one attraction that was lost in 2025 that you'd like to see come back? Or not come back, just that you're going to miss, period. So,
Muppet Vision. I mean,
Muppet Vision.
I love the Muppets. I met Scooter there, so like it was a bad day all around. You know, I guess I met you guys that day, Kenny.
You did. You did meet us that day.
Actually, I met a ton of people that day. Ran into Pete that day. I mean, I already knew Pete, but yeah, I got to meet a lot of new people that day. But yeah, I love the Muppets. I miss the Muppets. I'm excited for the Muppets to take over Rock and Roller Coaster and eventually move into the Villains show building and give us a new version of Muppet Vision. But we need more Muppets in the parks. So yes, I definitely miss Muppet Vision.
Okay. April.
I'm just waiting for Big Thunder Mountain to return. I'm excited for that in the spring. So that's just one thing that Walt Disney World or Magic Kingdom is missing right now. And Buzz Lightyear too. It's coming back, you know, in the spring. So I'm just excited to bring those two attractions back. So, and other things to look forward that Disney's doing in 2026.
Okay. Pete, Pete's back. I was going to skip over Pete, but Pete, do you have anything that's no longer at Disney that you wish was still there? From 2025 anyway. So
ride the monorail in the front seat.
Oh
yeah.
Yes. There you
go.
go.
On, Pete.
Disappeared. They were supposed to bring it back after COVID, and it was announced in early 2025 it was done. And that's a shame because although it wouldn't have been something that I would have jumped to gone to see kids that are down there for the first time at Disney. I can't tell you how many times I got lucky enough to be there at a station over my time going to Disney, where you'd see a family get out of there and the kids just be lit up like crazy. And that's one of their first memories before they even hit a park. So ride the monorail in the front seat. That's one.
If you ever get to Disneyland, they actually still allow that. They just don't allow it here in Florida.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
I still have the little card. Remember, they used to give you like a little business card. I still actually have two of them. My monorail license. I have that. Yeah. Pretty cool. Means a lot.
I was one of those kids on my first Disney World trip that got to do that.
See?
And it's one of the things I remember. I was like 5, but I remember that like it was yesterday.
We need to bring it back.
Yep, that was awesome.
Can I sit up front, Dad? I can see you eating that cake. So it's just...
No, my step-grandmother said that she told us, you know, that we were special and we got to do it. She went and asked. Yeah. she got us to be able to ride up front, and I didn't know that till decades later. I just, you know, it was a memory. I like I said, I won't ever forget that. So
I was probably 35 years old the first time I did it, and I was super giddy. It was awesome.
Yeah. I did it like 2 or 3 times the years I was a cast member, and it would stand on the platform going, "Can I ride up front with you?" You know, sure, come on. You know, my ears on. Yeah.
Take a look at that giant in the front. Good Lord, what's going on?
As I normally call.
I can barely sit in the Disneyland monorail, so I don't even know about the front part. That thing's so small.
Yes.
Tina, is there anything that Disney took away in 2025 that you wish was still there? I don't know. So let's see.
All of it?
All of it?
The Muppets, a Liberty Bell. They took all the things away that I can go on because I can't do the crazy rides because I get vertigo. You took away all the attractions that I can patron. Who hissed?
There it is. I'm so sorry, Tina. That's all I can say. But I don't work for Disney, so I really can't say sorry. But it stinks. So, Miss Jolly Molly, Jolly Jen Molly, same question. Is there anything that you wish was still there when you come to visit the next time?
So I'm still not over the loss of Splash Mountain. My feelings still haven't even caught up from that to even think about what they're doing with that Liberty Bell. So, yeah, I take it pretty hard. I do. I'm all for nostalgia. You know, I'm not a big person liking change. I don't always think change is good. I like to keep the classic original nostalgia around. So yeah, anytime they close something, I take it pretty hard. Now, if they closed the Stitch meet and greet, I would be perfectly fine with that. That I would be fine with. Let's just clarify for a second. You know,
Okay.
or if they wanted to close Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. They could get rid of that. That
We
could
were
go back.
we were walking coming down from by Pecos Bills and over that area, and I started to go left on the scooter over by Tiana's, and all she said was, "Don't even think about it."
I'm still not over it.
Russ is like, "We can't go over there." I was like, "Apparently not. Let's keep going." So
It's like how I danced on the grave of Rip Ride Rocket over at Universal
Mhm.
in Orlando.
That was a great ride too. Mhm.
Hey, I got to tell a quick story about Jessie,
Yeah.
which is very quick, but this is hysterical because I just thought about it when Tina brought up the Vertigo. So a lot of people, Jessie used to help us. She's Hall of Famer in our community. She was an amazing lady for those who got to know her, and we loved her dearly. When Jessie was helping with the channel, Tina told me about the Vertigo thing, right? And shared it with me because she wanted to know. So I went back and told Jessie that Tina's got Virgin to go. She's a new virgin. And Jessie argued with me for like an hour. Back and forth for like an hour. It's like, apparently she's redoing it. I don't know what's going to happen. She's like, how is that possible? She's like, that's not possible. It's like, they get a vacuum. They do all kinds of stuff. She's like, you're ridiculous. That just came back to me.
Did she end that with "I just can't" with you?
She did. She ended. She hung up on me. She said, "I just can't with you sometimes," and hung up on me.
That's typical Jessie.
That memory just came back when you said that. That's
That's
great.
funny.
She was awesome. Sorry. All right.
Nary and Benny, same question to you.
Well, can we mute Scooter for this one?
Oh no.
We can.
TPG knows. I've been saying it in TPG's chats. I'm trying to become a better person in the upcoming year. I'm not going to be as outspoken about things. I'm just going to swallow everything that Disney throws our way and love it.
Well, you know,
he's muted now. He's
We haven't
muted
even
now.
made
Benny.
it 24 hours and you're already complaining. So you're not doing very well.
I just muted Scooter. I muted Scooter.
Muted?
You're good to go. I muted Scooter.
No, basically, I don't think I'm gonna miss anything of what's gone. I don't mind them changing things, and I understand why they have to change things, and they have to make stuff for the next audience, for the kids that are coming in now. They have to make something for them because they need customers in the next 20 years. You know, and what we feel nostalgia for is not what the kids in 20 years are gonna feel nostalgia for. A riverboat is just like, what is that? You know, it's not a big deal to them. And also the amount of space. I always thought of that. The amount of space that land occupied and the few people that it actually serviced was, you know, it's a big difference with it makes a big difference. They need that space. With the amount of people they're putting in the parks, they need something to hog up all those people.
All right, Nary. Before you answer, Nary, Scooter, get him.
All right. Now, under real quick. Now, I know we're probably stretched for time a little bit. With land, you talk about land, unused land. TPG, you were at Animal Kingdom the other day. I brought that up in your chat, and I think you even skipped my chat. You didn't even want to read it. That area around over by Nemo.
Ban you and they won't. So I guess you keep showing up.
That big lake area that has the seating along there that used to be a show years ago. Now, that survives, but Rivers of America has to go. Is that not an underutilized area of the park? And there's no plans for that becoming anything anytime soon. It's basically a giant puddle that you can go have a seat and look at a big giant puddle with seating. You have a nice view. You know what's going on there? The Rivers of America had to go, and that survives. I don't understand, but I don't make the decision. So there you go. Thank you. You can mute me again. Thank you.
Good.
Maybe they can put the Liberty Bell on there and you can ride around all day.
I would do it. I would gladly do it.
I don't have to.
It's gonna take half an hour to load, and it's gonna last about 30 seconds for the ride.
You just stay on all day.
But my point is, there's so many other areas that are underutilized. You know.
You're done.
Thank you.
You're done.
Thank you. That was like a presidential debate. Thank you.
Scooter, what was your second resolution for the year? Because your first one's not going very well.
Okay, Neri, the floor is yours.
I love
Yeah, Neri.
I love the Muppets. I love the Liberty Bell. It reminds me of, it does bring me good memories of going with my parents who are not around anymore. I understand change is necessary, but I think I will miss them. I think that you need that kinetic energy, that movement. I don't know what's going to come up with cars. Now there's a big wall. And I know they're preparing for the future, but you always miss, I guess. Let's see what they do. Now I've become very brave and I ride roller coasters now. So I'm excited to ride the new Muppets when they do the roller coaster. So that's about it.
Awesome. Mandy, anything for you that they took away this year?
You love Rivers of America.
I love the Rivers of America, but I'm like,
dogging it on the
here we
show?
go.
I'm not dogging it.
You're arguing.
If it goes away, I
You went
mean,
through
it
like
went
a whole
away.
speech and get Scoot all riled up about the Rivers of America. You
No,
were
but
sad
that's-
about it.
We can get
Really?
all up about anything.
I believe
Yeah,
we're
that's
watching.
true.
We're watching behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Scudo would rant about a shopping location or something that changed.
Well, Scooter does.
If they take out creations, he'll really flip out.
No.
Yeah, well, I like creation, but Mouse Gear was actually Mouse Gear was a good store. But it's still basically the same thing, though. Hasn't changed. If they take away Beverly now we have an issue.
Oh,
You know?
yeah. He loves his Beverly.
Yeah.
Okay, Mandy, what do you got? Do you have anything?
Well, I will say this. There's not anything that I'm distraught about closing in 2025. But if I had to pick something, I would probably say the Muppets. That's the one thing I'm sad to see go. Because there's only one ride on Walt Disney World property that I would literally riot in the streets over if they got rid of. So.
Do tell.
Yes, please continue.
Figment. They can redesign it.
Oh no, that's got to
If
go.
it ever goes away.
Gotta go.
That is a riot in the streets kind of ride for me.
Yeah.
They need to update that immediately.
Update it, yes.
We love Figment. Yeah.
There were riots when the second version of that ride came out and he was gone
Yeah.
because they shut it down quick and redid it.
Can we make Living with the Land an IP dark ride? How about that? No?
He loves
he
the
get rid of
Liberty
Mission
Bell and then he craps all over the Living with the Land all the time. Like that.
I've never ridden Mission Space, but has anybody ever ridden Mission Space? I'm like,
I
what
would
is
do it here
that?
with that.
Yes, and I was
so
sick for the rest of the day.
Such a
I don't-
boring ride. And the
I don't call
pre-show
it
is
mission
awful.
space. I call it a waste of space. That's basically
Is Gary Sinise still in the pre-show?
Now I'm gonna scooter rant because that's where Horizons used to be, and that's
Right.
the greatest ride ever.
And I'm with you on that.
That's been 28 years, and I'm still mad.
Thanks for going off the rails, man.
I'll say something I never thought I'd say. I agree with TPG. I agree.
Wow.
Yep.
I agree. Yep. Missions.
Cakes. Small World is still open. We're still good about that, right?
That
I
is
love
so
Small World.
unfortunate.
Music, but
I know a lot of people love that ride, but I'm good.
It's
I
not
don't
that
think-
I love it. I don't want to say I love it.
I don't think anybody loves it.
I think the music stays in your head.
That's the problem.
It is, but I remember riding with my mom and dad, so I'll ride it, and it brings me that feeling. Like just when I see Main Street, it's like my favorite part of the park. But yeah, but it's like a state. I don't know. What you think
Yeah.
they'll ever remove Small World?
It's never
I don't-
going anywhere.
No.
That's okay.
No.
Cakes, I want you to make it home safely on Sunday or Saturday or whenever you're coming home. Don't say that out loud when you're up there.
I know, right? She's already mad at me about that, so that's why I'm thinking Mandy. So
It's not a good
thing. Am I mad that anything is gone from 2025? My first inclination is to say the Muppets, but I know they're going to bring a show back. I'm
Yeah.
firmly convinced of that. It'll replace the villain show when that moves over to Magic Kingdom, because It makes absolutely zero sense to keep the Villain Show in Hollywood Studios if they're opening a land.
Thank you.
So I think they're going to make that whole area Muppets. I hope. The Liberty Bell, I admittedly missed the bell the last time we were there, hearing the horn go off and all that. But I mean, I don't particularly miss it. I know they're bringing a variation of the Rivers of America back, supposedly. I don't know. I'm waiting to see what they do with that. I don't remember being on Tom Sawyer Island. Mom and Dad said I was, but I don't remember it. Now, as a kid, and still to this day, it's probably my favorite book of all time, Tom Sawyer. So that part hurt, but I don't know. I don't particularly miss it. I never had a real connection with that area, so I can't. So I'd have to say Muppets, if anything. So, and actually, oddly enough, I just thought about this. I've never eaten a pizza Rizzo.
What?
Good stuff.
There,
Very good.
that place because of a night that we had there this past year.
They just took the sign down this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's gone.
We were down there. Was that in May?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was the last night of Mama Melrose. We all ate dinner there. It was Jenny, Lily, me, Mandy, and Marla and Gus. And it started raining, so we stopped and we all went and sat down at the table outside at Pizza Rizzo as it was closed. And we sat there and oh my goodness. We had the best time for like an hour and a half just laughing and goofing. And that made that spot very special to me because that was a fun like hour and a half, just something I'll never forget. So, yeah. But if I had to pick, that'd probably be my number one, Pizza Rizzo. And I never.
What about the train going full circle at Magic Kingdom? Like we haven't been for like a long time.
I do miss the train right now.
Yeah. But it's coming back. We all know that.
I'm okay with what they're doing.
Yeah.
Did they have to add Stitch?
We lost it for like 5 years though with Tron, and now we've got this for how many years again?
Right.
It's like I like the train. I get it, but and I feel like
But
every time I'm on Main Street, it's back in Fantasyland, and anytime I'm in Fantasyland, it's up on Main Street, so I never get to catch it.
But does anybody like the Stitch element that they added to it? That's not necessary, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But when the years I was a cast member, 98 to 2010, that was when they were promoting. Do you remember the whole Stitch thing? Like he was going through the park, knocking over signs, billboards, like the buses with the wraps.
Yep.
Yeah, like the stuff would be just ripped off. There'd be like, it looks like graffiti. It was just, trying to be like he was getting into trouble and mischief, and they were just destroying things, I'm like, just over the Stitch. And now they kind of added Stitch to the train. Like he's on the train. I don't know if he takes over the train. I don't know what's going on, but it could have did without it, in my opinion. But then again,
Stitch is everywhere.
Yeah.
They're promoting Stitch.
Yeah, they are. But
To answer the question, I'm going to carry on what Cake said a little bit about Mama Melrose because, again, we ate there on the last night. It was open. And as we were signing our bills and checks and blah, 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 the waitress said, please come back again soon, as she left. And it was sort of like,
lost it.
we're like, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. See you later.
Close the place down.
Yeah. So, but anyways, and so that's the memory of that. I mean, the great thing is when both these things closing that's a great memory I have there. The other great memories, I did get to meet Scuda and TPG at Muppets the last day they were open. So that started a great relationship for that reason that it was closing down because we were all there for the last day. So that was awesome. I don't think there's anything really. I mean, Tom Sawyer's Island, even though I didn't go there that much, the best thing about Tom Sawyer's Island, the hidden gem there was the seating area that they had, which was away from the crowds and everything, where if you wanted to go relax, Tom Sawyer's Island was a great place to go because they had these little rocking chairs and stuff there where you could just watch and just sit there for a while and just relax.
Exactly.
With the crowds and everything, so, but yeah, so that was great. To carry on with everyone else, I still miss the one thing I really miss, and it's at Hollywood Studios, is the character actors that they used to have that they never brought back.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's one of their biggest mistakes that they haven't brought back yet is the character actors, the street actors, or whatever you want to call them, that were just unbelievable people that were, fun times, great
citizens of Main Street.
They had some during the what was it? Cool Kids Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
over in like the animation area, because I was like, this reminds me of the Citizens of Hollywood, because they were like, one was like a director or whatever, and it's like I do really miss that at Hollywood Studios. That was so awesome.
They used to have like car cavalcades and things too, and like
Yeah.
parade floats in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot of stuff. Which we could probably sit here for another 3 hours to talk about.
I'm surprised nobody mentioned Great Movie Ride though, because I know Ken, we joke about that.
That didn't go
Every
away.
time I bring up the Great
Great
Movie
Movie
Ride
Ride.
and Mickey and Minnie's, I get killed in chat, so I'm just gonna stay out.
Yeah. Yeah, I realize I'm a minority in a lot of this stuff anyway. Like I loved Michelle and I went out. We were the last ones to walk out of Chester and Hester the final day, and there was a good crowd. But we were there. We purposely went there and stayed. It was on a Sunday night. We stayed and closed it down and sad. Cast members tearing up, and it was
the worst land that's ever been built at Walt Disney World, and it's not even close.
But
what a joke!
For what it was, it was. They got what they were. The Imagineers did a great job. I was talking to Tom Corliss that night about that whole thing. I had a conversation with him for about 20 minutes, and it served its purpose, and it overachieved from what they even expected. But
go to Old Town; it's the same thing.
No.
It's like
all right.
Happy New Year, everybody!
There we go.
everybody! Carnival games and crappy rides that you could ride anywhere.
It was unique.
You know what? If Disney wants to win over half the world, make an announcement in May that you're bringing back Star Wars weekends.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would drive all the attention in studios during the summertime because it used to.
And don't forget the soap opera weekends too.
What?
Oh my God.
They used to do
Yeah.
They used to do
Yeah,
soap opera weekends, and it was all the ABC soap operas, and they would have the actors there and stuff. It was right around the same time with the Star Wars weekends.
That was back when they had like the American Idol experience.
Yeah, I caught that. I found out about that by accident. I didn't know about it. I show up in the park and I'm like, "What is this?"
I'm like, wow, you watch soap operas? I didn't know.
Soap opera weekend.
Yep.
I get muted and Benny doesn't get muted. Isn't that crazy?
And he gets to talk about soap operas.
That should be a hint.
Sorry, Park Bros. Everyone, turn in your Disney passes. That's it. 2026 is gonna suck. So there it is.
I just renewed mine.
Same here.
And last year, like Michelle and I joked, right from the start, with the first weekend of the year, we got back after our past blackout, and the final weekend of Big Thunder, they closed it. And we were there for that weekend. And then shortly after that was the closing of Chester and Hester. Shortly after that, we were on the final show of Tough to Be a Bug. And then shortly after that, the Liberty Bell. I was like, well, all we're doing this year so far is going to these closings. It's crazy. On the land that's supposed to be, when Walt said we have more land here than, the blessing of size, but we're replacing and not building. And that's what got me so worked up. But other than that.
You're not wrong there, though. They have room. They've got room. They can do a lot.
They do. They do.
Unfortunately, it's in our hands.
Yes.
If it was in our hands, holy crap.
Oh yeah, I would love to. I'd love to be on the board. I would really love to be on the board. Liberty Bell will be back by Wednesday.
I do feel like the construction is moving fast on things.
It feels like it.
Way faster than usual. So
yeah.
Well, I think they saw what Universal was capable of doing at Epic.
Yeah.
I know it took a while to
build a whole new park and the time it took to build Tron.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
that was during COVID. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
I think the turnaround for Rock and Roller Coaster is going to be pretty quick. I think.
Yeah.
And also,
we're already working on the pre-show.
Like Josh Tomorrow is probably taking over sometime in 2026, I would think. So, we'll see what happens with him. So,
yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been an awesome show, and I want to thank you guys all for joining us tonight. For however long you've been here from the beginning or from when you popped in, we just appreciate you giving us your time. To everyone that's been in chat all night, thank you. A huge thank you to our mods. And before we leave, I'd like to go around the room for any of those that are working on anything as far as what's coming up on your channels. Thad, let's just start with you really quick, because I know I think I know what's going to happen here, but just announce to everyone what your plans are for the next few days and to make sure that we go check it out.
Tomorrow I'll be at Magic Kingdom at 7 a.m. and we'll be doing the gift-away in the afternoon, and I don't think about next week's schedule until Saturday usually, so that's all I've got for you.
That's awesome. Scooter.
Well, like the other thing we're going to lose in 2026 is TPG to fame, and that's unfortunate. So we're going to, every time I get to spend a little bit of time with TPG, I value it and I treasure it. And thank you, TPG, for even being here tonight.
I'm so excited for the next tier of friends I'm going to get to hang out with.
Next New Year's Eve show, next New Year's Day show, we're going to talk about. Hey, remember last year when TPG actually joined us? That was so cool, But
I'll just replay this episode to get the views.
Dead better.
And I was when I joined, I was hoping that the numbers were going to go up on the people viewing, but it actually went down. I apologize for that. So,
no, you're fine.
I saw they lost 40 subscribers when you hopped on.
And for that, I am sorry. That's just Scooter fallout. But we just, our channel just continues to grow. We just keep doing our streams, and I like to focus more on our vlogs because I think our vlogs are the thing that actually helps people. When we go out and stream, it's a nice thing, it's fun, and But like I tell Michelle all the time, I want to focus a little bit more on the vlogging because we never really get from a live stream saying, "Hey, you helped me plan my next Scooter trip," and I'm confident now because I learned a lot of, doing the vlogs is what helps people, and that's what I want to get back to doing, some more of the vlogs. So, but just all the people that help out with the channel, all you guys, everybody that helps us out, you guys all join our chats, and I appreciate that. Queen Dorina, our mod, but Scooter Adventures is nothing without Queen Dorina being part of our channel. Cakes recently became a mod, so thank you, Cakes. And no, really, I appreciate that. And so everybody helping us grow. I just thank you all. Pete, thank you so much for all you do for just the community as a large and as a whole. Park Bros, all those guys. Just thank you so much. We really, us out in the field, appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm one of your mods too.
Where the orchestra would have started playing about 2 minutes ago at the Oscars, but.
You have Cook feeling ignored.
Awesome. Tina, do you have anything in the works as far as content, or is it just work? Period.
No. I've been putting out some things, trying to do some more AM antics. I still don't have my schedule for next week, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream Wednesday for Wednesday Whateverness, which I usually do. Not usually, but it used to be. I would do it 5 o'clock on Wednesdays. But with work schedule, it's just life has been moving. Life has been hectic. I'm a photographer, so I like to put my photographs, I like to theme them and put them to music. I have another one coming out that'll be geared towards, well, maybe I'll keep the song a secret. I don't think I've said it yet. Okay. So I'll keep the song a secret. And then if you feel like coming over and hanging out, come hang out. I just talk about life and mental health and Jesus on my channel.
Awesome stuff. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Neri and Benny.
Oh, you're looking at me for this one?
Well, we're gonna be doing live streams from home.
Yeah, I'm working on getting some game shows going. I actually want to pin channel against channel. So whoever's interested and willing, it's a Wheel of Fortune style games or Jeopardy style games. We'll have channels or mods. We're still trying to figure out the best night to do it. So we're not I know there's a lot of other people streaming different times. So we're trying to figure out the best time to do it and see who we can get on to go on there.
And we're gonna be doing our vlog. We're gonna be doing things in Miami.
Yeah. A lot, yeah.
Maybe doing lives in Miami. We're gonna see what we're gonna do, and cruising. We're gonna do cruises also, but we want it to be mostly Disney. Okay. But we can only get up there every month, every 2 months maybe, because he's limited on the time off from work. So we're working around that. But
yeah, you're gonna see some more Miami stuff soon.
Some Miami stuff, but a lot of Disney stuff, and then having Scooter as a guest host so he can rant, and that'll be fun. We'll have him as a guest so he can rant.
We'll have Liberty Bell Fridays or something.
We'll have Liberty Bell Fridays.
Can you start doing call-in shows again?
We will do a call-in show.
I want to do call-in shows. They are hilarious. And Benny and I did one.
Yes.
And we want to do that. People have been asking us, like when are you doing a call-in show? And I want to do that. He's perfecting all.
I got those audio issues fixed. Today I found a new one.
So yeah,
I'll get that sorted out.
Yeah, we're gonna eventually need all of you guys' support and help because we might
Yeah, we're gonna need guests. So we're gonna need
We'll
contestants.
need guests. We'll need pity contestants that'll say, okay, we'll help Nary and Benny to see how.
I've never personally called into your shows, but I enjoy listening to them.
All right. But anyway, that's it.
Awesome.
And we want to thank you guys for having us on.
No,
very
absolutely.
grateful. We're honored.
Thanks for coming
We're
on.
honored. We're honored. Thank you. We love
Thank you.
Yeah, there's a lot.
April.
So I'm just working on being more consistent this year with my vlogs. So I'll have things come out Mondays and Thursdays, just to maybe get more of the algorithm for my vlogs. It might help. And, just focusing on the merchandise. So I help Pete on Friday nights. I'm very honored for that. I'm sitting here with all of you guys, the people in chat, just hanging out with everybody tonight. And then, like I was saying earlier about working with Chip & Co. and doing some other things and just staying really busy, but it's really fun and it's my niche, I think, and this is where I'm meant to be, I think. So that's where I'm going with that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. As a reminder, everyone, we are putting up these channel links as they're talking. So please click on those links and hit that subscribe button for them and follow some great content at the same time, because they all do a wonderful job. Whether it's vlogs, live streaming, or whatever, it's the best free entertainment that's out there. So check it out. Okay. Now, Pete, you got nothing. Yeah, and Pete, you got nothing going on, right? We can skip over you. There's nothing coming up.
Football this weekend. That's a big thing, and the football and the Triple C show.
There we go.
But
Wait, real quick, can I ask Pete? Did you get your Pete Alonso jersey yet, Pete? What's going on?
I'll get that when we start the season.
Don't forget news and merch.
News and merch tomorrow. I was going to mention that too.
But
Oh, yeah,
I got to say, as a Yankee fan, not worried though. I'm not worried.
I know. News and merch tomorrow at 7:00. Right? 7:00. Triple C's on Sunday at 6:00. And then football all this weekend. I just wanted to shout out Casey and everything he does on my channel. So many times it doesn't get said. Casey went ahead and got content for us again this weekend. He gave me the Magic Kingdom fireworks, and he gave it to me before he even put it out on his own channel.
Wow.
And that thing just hit 7,000 views since New Year's Eve, and we just crossed over 49,500.
Wow.
Awesome.
Congrats, my friend.
We're on the back half of 50K, and that's attributed a ton to Casey Bryant and Casey's Corner of the World. So if you don't know Casey, don't follow my link. Go follow Casey's link. He's amazing. And
I think when I met you last year, I did like 26,000.
me? Yeah. Well, it took me almost 3 years to get a video to go rapid or whatever, viral. I complained for the longest time that I could never get that happen. And then we had that one happen. We hit a million on one and 100,000 on another within a 6-week period, and things just took off. And we've had great luck with sports. I mean, it's that last week of baseball, those Cleveland Detroit series, because I don't know why it took off. I mean, we had 1,800 people watching a baseball game, and football has been great. The last 6 games we've done, every stream has had 8,000 to 13,000 views and 300 to 700 watching. So things are starting to take off and move in a good direction. And hey, the more people we find that can come over and follow all you good people and be a part of our community in a good way, that's a win. So, but I'm grateful. I'm humble because it wasn't just me. It's people like Casey and all the people that do our shows and everything that help us to get to that point. So I just wanted to acknowledge that.
Absolutely.
And the Ravens are still in the playoffs then. Yeah.
That's right. Well,
they're in.
Oh, they're in.
Oh, they're in.
It's happening. Now, did you see before you came on, Doug was doing a lot of crazy things with that towel before you came on tonight, man. Just warning you.
Did you hear the bet?
To quote The Rock, he can take that thing, turn that SOB sideways.
Yes, there it is.
Yes, he can use it for that as a gobstopper. See, the problem is we are all sitting here. I said this last night. We are all sitting here in 2026. It's a brand new year. We're excited. Doug's still in 2009 when football was relevant in Pittsburgh.
Here we go. I love it. Oh, I love it. Cakes, really quick. I know there's no cutting of the grass lawnmower sessions, but is there any snowplow?
We gotta have snow to plow snow.
Mr. Plow.
Nothing coming up imminent in the next week or
That's
so.
my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
Hey, I gotta go. I love you guys.
We'll see you, Pete. Thanks for coming in.
See you soon.
Good
Tina,
night.
I'll see you
Happy
tomorrow
New
night.
Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
April tomorrow. You and Tina tomorrow night. See you guys then.
Okay, see ya.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Bye.
All right. People are dropping like flies, but that's okay. So it's all
We're
good.
almost done.
Yeah. So is there any snow in the forecast over the next week or so that we can look
No,
forward to?
we're
or-
gonna actually after this weekend, and we're getting back up in the 50s. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Gotcha.
but I'm
Really,
gonna.
that
canvas
means it's
stream-
coming my way.
I had to scrape my back window today on my car. That was kind of.
Okay. There you go. So a couple things for the Lily's Life channel. We have a few more cruise vlogs that we still have to put out. One of which is going to include the baby races. If you've never seen that on a cruise before,
Oh my God, it's the best thing.
get ready. This is some unbelievable stuff, man. I'm telling you, it was like going to the like a professional dog track or something.
When is that coming out? I love the cruise videos. When is that coming out?
Oh, I should have it. We're Jenny. I'm going to say this. I didn't say it earlier. She's yelled at me because I'm not consistent with my vlogs, but we're going to start putting them out on Monday nights now. So Monday nights is when you should start seeing these vlogs come out. And like April said, you gotta get a little more consistent on when you're posting these vlogs. So that's what I'm going to try and do. That's my New Year's resolution. So hopefully on Monday we should have a new vlog for you guys. And so we're looking forward. There's a few more days left that we got to put together. And the other major announcement, this is for everyone that hasn't heard this, that's live right here with us, and those in chat. Starting, and Mandy, why don't you take it away from here? You know what I'm going to say. So what's coming up here later in January? This is a big deal, everyone. So get ready for this. You're on
I'm going to figure out how to unmute myself, even though I'm the producer.
I love how everybody did.
I was waiting for it the whole time because he's been using.
She forgot.
I did forget. So Lily has sat back and watched her dad and Cakes do this and has decided that she wants to do something new with the Lily's Life channel. So on January 21st, you're going to see a new show from Lily's Life, Let's Go Ride with Lily and Mandy, where we're going to take a deep dive into each ride. So I know you're all going to be shocked and surprised. The first ride we're going to go through is the Haunted Mansion, and we're going to evaluate
I was thinking it's a small world.
room by room. So Lily is over the moon excited for this.
Yes.
So are we.
So are we. That's awesome.
The Lily's Life Let's Go Ride, right? That's Let's Go Ride podcast with Lily and Mandy. And Scooter, before you even say anything, Lily has already told me no boys allowed. So don't be surprised for people like Tina and Neri and Dame and others. They are going to have guests, I'm sure, each week. They're planning right now. The plan is to do this once a month, and don't be surprised if we have a guest once a month that joins them to talk about these rides. But it will not be me. It will not be Scooter. I'm sorry, Thad, Benny, and everybody else out there. But this, we're allowed to chat behind the scenes, but our faces cannot be seen. So,
I do have a very important question. Will you guys be reviewing the Liberty Bell extinct attractions or no?
Yes.
No.
You know what?
No.
Here's what's going to happen.
I know where it is backstage. I can get there. I do.
Well, we
I've seen it.
could,
Yep.
because Lily's decided that we're going to let our chat decide the next ride we're going to talk about.
You can't
So
go in there.
think about
Can
that.
I write it on a napkin?
Yes.
Don't write it on that one. Show
Hey,
it.
on that one. Yeah.
Hey, Jen, Lily's mom, if you watch, this thing's a little wrinkled. I didn't realize how wrinkled it is until I tried to show it. I might need to put in a request for another napkin if I can. Thank you.
Well, the first one's free. The second one costs.
Yeah. These things cost money,
Yeah, that's right. But no, in all seriousness, really, Lily is super pumped. Mandy and Lily sat down the other day for like 3 hours on FaceTime talking about episode 1, taking notes, writing down going through each room of the Haunted Mansion, what they need to talk about, what, this, that, and whatever. I'm upstairs working, and I can hear Lily down there, and it's like two lawyers going back and forth, crossing the,
awesome.
dotting their I's, crossing their T's, the whole shebang. So Lily is putting in a lot of work for this, and I'm super proud of her. and it was her idea, really.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she wanted to work.
Ken, is it going to be another? Is it a channel or just a show?
No,
is it going to
it's
be a
still-
whole new channel?
No, not a new channel. It'll still be
Okay.
on Lily's Life, and she'll be streaming live on it. And Cake, it'll be a little role reversal. Cakes and I will be the producers behind the scenes, doing all the stuff behind the scenes. But so between Mandy, Jen, and Lily, the majority of the work's going to go through the three of them.
Yep.
And I'm letting Lily roll with it. I'm very excited for her. She's excited. And any support you guys can give her, because listen, we all know Lily well enough now that we're trying to get her now that she's 18. It's like, Lily, you want to do a podcast, you're going to have to be a little bit more like that in a jokingly way. You're going to have to talk a little bit more. You can't just sit there and let Mandy do all the talking. So we're all pushing for her to do a great job on this, and I think this is going to be a great tool
I
for
think
her.
it's a great idea. I love that.
I love it. I love it myself.
Absolutely.
I'll get the word out.
Yeah, absolutely. Please spread the word.
Yep.
Mandy, did you guys decide a time? I don't know, it's not scheduled as of yet, but I believe it's going to be right around 6:30, 7 o'clock. Also,
I think we were thinking about 7.
7 o'clock. Okay, 7 o'clock.
I'll get the word out to my 43 followers. I'll
There
let
you
them
go.
know.
I like it. Yes, we got tens. We got
We're
tens and
grateful
tens of
for
followers.
anything.
Yeah, tens
Yes.
and tens.
We got tens and tens of followers ourselves, so we're very happy about that. But so that's everything here. But again, I always let Cakes have the last word here. But again, thank you all in chat, the mods that have been with us all night. This is one of our longer episodes that we've done. To everyone that joined us on camera, thank you very much. God bless you guys. Happy New Year to everyone. Keep up the great work in the community. We love you all, and we just again, from the bottom of our heart, thank you for letting us be a part of your lives. And we are so looking forward to 2026 and what else we can grow. And as I say that, I'm boring Cakes out, so I'm going to let Cakes take the rest.
Real quick, before Cakes takes it, TPG, have your secretary get back. I want to talk to you on Thursday. I want to give you a call. So have your secretary give me a call on Monday. I want to set up an appointment to make time to talk with you. Thanks, TPG.
There you go.
Request denied.
I'm gonna miss having him as a friend.
Yeah.
All right,
Who's
go ahead.
this?
I'm sorry.
Who's this scooter
You're
guy?
good, man. You're good.
Who?
Well, guys,
Mark?
everybody
Never
here,
heard
thank
of
you
him.
so much for coming in for a show that we discussed about a half hour before we started. It's turned out pretty good. Glad to see the turnout. Thanks for everybody for coming in and being part of the stream. Thanks everybody who was in the chat that we didn't even say hi to, like a ton of people, because that's just the way we do things. Know that you're all loved and we're all glad you came. 2025 was good. 2026 is going to be better, especially for everybody here, everybody everywhere. I'm firmly convinced of that 2026 is going to be a good year. So thanks again. We love you guys. We will see you next Thursday at 7 o'clock. And I have no idea what we're going to talk about. We'll figure it out next Thursday. Love you guys. Have a great week and start off 2026 great. All right.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Yes. Have some.
Happy New Year.